back in the building, man.
Yo.
It's episode 429 of the Rise and Grind podcast. I am Roderick.
I am Cari.
Yeah, man. In a new week. Thank you guys, listeners, viewers, for coming back to see us. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're with the best right now. But yeah, it's Monday.
Yeah, man.
We're kicking July off. Of course, we kicked July off last pod, but we're kicking July off. We're first weekend. How you feeling?
Feeling good. It was a great weekend overall. I didn't really do too much for the 4th of July, but just happy to be in a new month. You know, we, like you mentioned, we didn't pod on July 1st, but
right.
we still linked up, got our goals down for the month of July, recapped the month of June. And June was a hell of a productive-ass month for us. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I love the way we just attacked it. So, you know, we got the same mindset, same game plan for this month rolling forward. It's another busy month just for myself personally. Got a lot of things already on the books, scheduled. I know you do as well. But
yeah, I do.
Outside of that, just like you said, man, just keeping our foot on the gas business-wise, pod-wise. And I just want to second what you said, man. Just, want to thank the viewership, the listenership, man. I feel like I haven't done that personally, on the microphone at least, Absolutely. We used to always come in and, start with that. So maybe we should get back to doing that.
For sure.
But, I just like the way that you intro with that. So I just want to say that as well, man, because we've seen a lot of growth this year, like we said.
Absolutely.
We recapped last month, but just, the first 6 months, man, just a shit ton of growth, man.
Yeah.
Like as far as like the time period, like that small, that 6 month period, that's probably like the most growth that we've had in a 6 month period.
The percentage of growth. Yeah, that was a high percentage of growth.
Yeah, it was crazy.
This year. Yeah, there have been other years and we've said this even in other years, there have been big years that were big for big things or for different reasons in their own respective rights. But not to say that's what this year is about, because I don't think any year is about followers or just gain the following as opposed to like becoming better potters. But yeah, that's something that when this year wraps up, like the percentage of growth via listenership, viewership, following, whatever that is, engagement. Yeah. There's a night and day difference there.
Probably the best that we've done. Like I said, just
absolutely. Yeah.
I know we're only 6-7 months in, but like you mentioned, at the end of the year, once December gets here and we actually like look at it from January to December, I think it's probably going to be the biggest jump that we've had in just a year time frame. So
it's already probably the biggest jump
for sure, bro.
we've experienced.
Yeah, but not to jump the gun on that. Like I said, just looking forward to this month, man. Got a lot of things on the books, a lot of things planned. But how you feeling, bro? How you feeling about, July and what you got upcoming for yourself?
I feel good. This is the turning point. We talk about this a lot. January to June is pretty much your real first half of the year. This is like your turning point. Like I feel good, not gonna lie. Not just gonna say I feel absolutely amazing, 10 out of 10 through the roof, but going into June, I feel good about where I am right now, about where we are right now, like business wise, things like that. I if we were to have a plus or a delta about June, July, halfway through the year, wherever, I would have a plus right now. We could, you can always go harder. And we got plans to do that. I have plans to do stuff like that personally. We've got things to do. But I'm happy with where we are in June. I'm content with where we are in June. I'm not just going to say happy, but I'm good with where we are because I can see the end. Not the end, but I can see where we're going, and I can see us getting there clearly in June of 2026.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, man. And it makes it easier just when you have a clear plan.
Yeah.
I think that's, for me specifically, I think that's what's having me feel the same way that you feel, and just like the vision is clear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not cloudy. You know what I'm saying? It's not, there's nothing in the way. Like the path is literally right there, and we just got to go do it now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, I feel good, man. My weekend, like I said, I didn't do anything for the 4th of July. I actually start, it was a short week for me, like I mentioned on the last episode. 4th of July was on Saturday, but the banks and, stock market was closed, things like that the day before. So they observed it for the 3rd. So I had Friday off.
Right.
So just worked Thursday, Friday, I began painting the crib. Like I said, before I've been talking about it all year. Finally took that step forward. Got all the paint, got the paint brushes, got the paint trays, got the paint rollers, got the blue masking tape, you know what I'm saying, the whole nine. And me and my lady, man, just started painting the office. So that was Friday. I pretty much spent the whole day Friday just painting, watching World Cup games and just paint. That's all I did on Friday.
How far did you get into that?
On Friday?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we pretty much finished the room on Friday. Okay. Small room, right? You know what I'm saying? You only need a gallon of paint. It's not like I'm painting the whole house. So, yeah, we was pretty much done on Friday. Spent the next day, Saturday, actual 4th of July. Woke up early in the morning. T actually hit me late Friday night, super late, probably like 9, 10 o'clock, maybe 8, 9 o'clock. And he was like, hey, bro, if you're not doing nothing the next morning, let's go get a round of golf in. So he hit me, he hit Leo, and he hit Hoppy.
I saw that. I had a little bit of FOMO. I knew I was out of town, but I saw it. Like I saw the video and how much fun niggas was having. But like I also like I saw how much fun y'all was having. I was like, man, like I know I'm having a really good time, but like damn, like I'll cancel all this. I was like, man, I'll cancel all. No, but I was looking at it and I want to know, like I wanted to know how it was. My bad for interrupting.
No, you're good.
But yeah, I saw the video. And I saw the gloves on and the hats and shit, man. I was like,
niggas got the polos on.
Yeah. And I was laying. I think I might have actually been laying around my lady or something like that.
Yeah, you wasn't going yet.
Okay. Yeah,
but it was super early. We knew you was gonna hit the road. You weren't gonna be able to make it.
Yeah, I was just looking and I was like, fucking hate you. Yeah, you look over in the bed, like, man, I fucking hate you.
For real though. And yeah, I mean, definitely, miss you out there because I don't think I've played too many rounds without you. Like honestly, unless I'm like solo.
Yeah, for sure.
Or with a different group. So yeah, I mean, not having you out there definitely was like, damn, especially when we hit the back. Like 7,
back 8, little, 9, yeah. Them my holes. No Diddy.
Yeah.
Them my holes right there.
Them my holes is crazy. But I know how you. This is gonna sound even crazier. I know how you get down on 7, 8.
You know I get down on them back holes.
Oh, that sound even crazier.
Hey man, we should have took niggas listen like, hey man, take that shit back to June, nigga. It's July, bro.
Nigga, what's going on? Is we even talking about golf anymore?
Yeah, they like take that shit back to June, man.
That's crazy. But nah, bro. So shout out to T. Like I said, he hit me late Friday night and was just like, hey, I know you. He knew I was painting. He was like, but bro, if you ain't got nothing going on, I'm gonna check the times. I'm gonna hit some of the other guys, see what's up. And I'm like, all right, bro, like I'll do it, but my weekend is already planned, scheduled. So this shit has to be super early in the morning. Like I gotta get up before my girl get up.
Yeah, let's take care of this.
You know what I'm saying? And nigga, it's hot now.
So in Texas, you have to get this done in between. I know, Cari. I know the feeling. I was just out on the course a couple of weeks ago. In Texas, from June to September, you got to get your round in. Unless you're playing night golf, you got to get that round in somewhere between 5 a.m. and probably about 9 a.m. starting time.
Nigga.
If you don't start before 9 a.m., you're fucked.
Nigga. So, again, it's hot. I'm already like, I don't want to keep my girl waiting. She then took time out her life, her day to, kick it with me, help me paint the crib. So, I'm like, look, bro, it's got to be like 7 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Like, dead ass. I was like, I'll get up, but it's got to be like one of the earliest tee times. He was like, yeah, I think I see a 7. I'm going to hit you back. XYZ. He set it up. We had 7:08, I think was the exact time. And we pulled up to one of the courses that we always go to around the corner, which was another thing. I was like, I'm not going out the way.
To the usual course.
Right? Yeah. I'm like, it's got to be, the one T9, the one we normally go to. XYZ. So yeah, you got it all set up, bro, and it was great. That's my first time really golfing in like 2-3 months.
For real. Yeah.
So I already knew like I'm just out here for fun today. I'm not even gonna like
no range?
I went for like 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. And I don't like to overdo it before.
Yeah, and I purposely was like, nigga, I'm not even gonna like try to like OD it today. I'm just gonna get a few swings. I think I swung my 8, 9, and my sand. And I was like, yup, that's enough for me. I can still hit the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, good strike. Right. I got contact there.
And we gone. But excuse me. But yeah, it was a good round. Like I said, wasn't my best round by any means necessary, but we was all just out there having fun. Again, we were just trying to just beat the sun, trying to beat the heat.
For sure.
And it was really great to just get back out there because once again, I haven't really golfed since the last time I went with my pops, bro. And I was like, I think I don't even remember the month.
I think 2 months ago, somewhere in between.
It's July now, so it's probably 3 months.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say somewhere in between Mother's Day and like was it Memorial Day? I think it was Memorial Day.
I'm gonna try to find it.
Yeah, I think there was a Memorial Day something that went on with April. You guys. Ooh, shit. And the last time me and you and the guys golfed was before that. So
that's what when Hoppy was out there, he was saying the same shit. He was like, bro, I don't think we've golfed together since Dante was here. And he was like, that was the gender reveal.
I was gonna say lives are moving fast, babies are on the way. So bro. Like I don't know if it's just me or maybe you as well. Mm-hmm. I've been trying to be ultra respectful to my brothers that are having like children at the moment.
True.
That there's a process going on that's more important than us and the friendship right now. Like there's children.
Absolutely.
So I've been reluctant to ask all of the guys right now, like,
Same.
Hey, can you pop out this morning? Like
Same.
People might have shit to do right now.
Same. I've been having that same feeling, and just for myself personally, like, not to say I don't love playing golf, but I kind of felt like last year I was playing a lot.
For sure.
And I was neglecting
other shit that was more important
that I needed to be doing. I'm just in the golf course, like neglecting my chores, my relationship, you know what I'm saying, whatever it may be. I'm
like,
over
there locked in.
Nigga, I'm like, all right, like I want to be good at this, but I got other priorities that, you know, really matter and really like should take heed before I just take my ass to the golf course every weekend, every day to hit the range. You know, not to say that
absolutely.
Not to say that I won't do that again at some point, but I'm like, no, I got other shit I'm focused on right now. So
that's why I really only do that during the summer. That's the only time I get to do that shit every day or every other day type shit.
Yeah, and yeah, bro, I've been thinking about that a lot because don't get me wrong, like it's great to get that escape, and I love to get that escape. It's definitely peaceful when we go out there, but I really spent some time with myself, like at the start of the year, reflecting on last year, like how I was feeling, just like personally, mindset, like goals and everything. And I was like, yeah, bro, like I was using it as an escape in the wrong fashion.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, again, like running away from shit that I need to take care of. So not to say that, again, that I won't be playing golf. I'm still going to play golf. But I'm like, nah, like I need to get myself right. I need to find that inner self, that inner peace, and not just be out here trying to chase it on the golf course.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you ain't done your taxes because you're on the fucking,
you feel me?
You've
like,
been on the course every day this week.
What am I doing?
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
What am I doing with myself, man? But nah, it was great though. Like I said, you know, wasn't really caring about what the score was too much and things like that. We did score it, obviously.
Who won?
I honestly don't know because I was only keeping my own score.
Okay.
But
was it okay?
Leo may have won low key. I ain't gonna lie, but
I was gonna say that's how you know it was a fun, but maybe not really good. Nobody even worried.
Had a scorecard.
Yeah. Towards the end, if nobody's worrying about who won, we
just out here niggas like some hoes. You know, we swinging 2, 3, 4 times, bro. And then look, this
I missed a good one.
This another crazy part. So, my dad, like after me and my dad played, I think about a month ago, he had hit me and was like, I'm going back out there with my friends. I need your golf clubs. So I gave him my golf clubs, and I got them back, right? So as I'm preparing, I woke up in the morning, getting my bag and everything ready. Bro, for some reason, I just blanked, and I only put my irons in the bag. And you know, when you get to hole 3, nigga, that's 170 plus. You know, when you get to hole 4, that's like 220 plus.
Yeah.
I have no woods, no 3 wood, no 5 wood, no driver.
What's the lowest iron?
I had a 5.
Okay.
But I end up just using T's 3 wood.
Okay, yeah, that's like, the perks of being right-handed.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I'm out here tripping. Like, I don't even got my bag right. That's how I'm just out of it. I'm just out here, Richard, just really just having fun, nigga.
And normally you can kind of iron those holes, but those 2 holes that you just said,
you need something else.
4 you for sure. When you look off, 3, when you look off that fucking cliff, oh my gosh.
That cliff. intimidating.
I was gonna say it's so intimidating that can you get over there with an iron? Yeah, probably. A 4 or 5, maybe a 6.
Right.
But no, it's so intimidating. You pull out a fucking wood, at least a 5 wood.
Yeah, I usually use my hybrids, like my 4 or 5 hybrid out there, and I ain't had them always with me.
I need a 7 wood. That's what I really need to get over on something like that.
Yeah, for sure. But again, man, the round was great. Got to kick it with the bros. You said you had FOMO, so we'll get back out there soon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So we can
I don't want anybody to think like, damn, like y'all didn't know, because I know like I'm headed out of town. Like, and when I saw y'all, I was like, yeah, I mean, I was headed out. Niggas knew I was headed out of town.
Exactly.
But let's get out there.
Yeah.
And I'm also like, I'm now angry because usually we scoring, we a little bit competitive. So if I'm doing bad, these last 4 or 5 holes of the game,
you turn it up a notch.
and if I'm losing, I'm angry as shit. Yeah. Like I am angry. I find out niggas relaxing.
Bro, it was the freest round of golf we've had in a very long time.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
A very long time. And you're correct, because we haven't had a round like that in a year. Like, I'm being for real, because ever since everybody started playing, it's been competitive.
It's been competitive, especially on the last few holes.
Every time.
And if you're playing 9 holes and you get to about 6 or 7 and you're super down, like not within 1 or 2 or 3,
yeah.
Nigga, it's rough. Because you're the only one playing for fun at that point.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you're the only one playing for fun at that point. Everybody else is still in the game.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God, man.
Yeah, niggas gonna have to get out there.
Yeah, we will though. But that was Saturday morning. Came back to the house, and really, again, bro, like this entire weekend, it was just painting and watching the World Cup. So Saturday and Sunday was really just touching up the spots that we may have missed. We're just going over spots that maybe needed like another coat, things like that. But the room is finished, man. The paint is great. I love the color. I love the way that it came out. It's like a studio.
Okay.
Or the name of the color is Studio Clay. It's like a neutral taupe almost color, but it has like hints of green, like an olive when the light hits it. So I really love the way that it came out. And now I'm going to move on and just finish the room. So that's like replacing the outlet covers. I really want to get rid of the popcorn ceiling that's in there.
Okay.
I got to get some more furniture that's in there. I'm really going to turn that into like a real like office space where I can just go to and like zen, obviously when I'm working, but when I'm editing stuff for the pod, like that's just where I want my space to be when we having Bible study, whatever I want to use that space for, like it's just to clear my head. So that's what I really have in mind. But yeah, man, again, that was my weekend, bro. Just painting, watching soccer, played a little golf, spending time with the lady, and enjoying myself, man. But tell us about your road trip, your weekend. I'm gonna cut you off in a minute because you talked about having FOMO. Nigga, I had FOMO for your situation too, but I'm gonna let you explain. I ain't gonna cut you off. But tell us how your weekend went, man.
You're right. Nah, that's actually crazy.
I had fucking FOMO. Are you shitting me?
Yeah. You actually, it's actually crazy. I was complaining to you guys about.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you
about.
Trust me,
going to the 9. But this was a pretty cool weekend. Thursday, Friday, regular days at the crib. My girl was actually bothering me on Thursday to turn Friday into one of the days that we went on vacation too. But like in my head, hotel was booked, like rental car and that stuff booked, all of that for Saturday. I was like, we're not gonna throw a bunch of extra money. Not a bunch, but like we're not gonna throw extra money on for like an impromptu, like extra day of vacation. We don't know what we're gonna do when we get out there. We're just going. But so I was like, no, let's just roll out on Saturday. Seemed like a better plan that we already had in place anyway. Hit the road or wake up in the morning, maybe around 10, 11-ish, go to the airport, pick up a rental car, come back to the crib, and I spoke to my mother, and I'm ironing out I'm telling her the plan, basically where I'm staying, that whole thing. And she was like, do they take dogs? I hadn't even thought about this nigga yet. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Like, I hadn't even thought about him. So I start packing up all of his stuff because it wasn't like I was going to leave him. I'm going to see the nigga at some point as I'm walking out. I'm like, all right, bro, get in the car. But I was like, all right, man, let's put him in the car, man. Like, let's pack up the cage, pack up all that stuff, and throw him in the car. Pack up all that stuff. Midway through the drive, I was like, you know what? I never answered my mother's question. So I called the hotel. And they're like, yeah, we're not pet friendly at all. And I have work perks. So I've already paid for the entire hotel.
All right.
Like, I could have called one of the guys and be like, hey, if y'all niggas can get to San Antonio at night, like, free hotel. Like, just enjoy the evening. So neither of us have said this at this point. But Saturday, unless you did, maybe I didn't hear. Saturday is the 4th of July. So at this point, it's like noon on the 4th of July. And I'm trying to book a hotel in a city they're having like a multi-city fireworks show in. On top of that, one of the biggest artists in the world is coming to the city that night. Not a goddamn room anywhere. So I'm going back through my perks just because I'm either paying for something shitty or I'm paying for something that's like $700 a night at this point. Luckily, I find something like super duper in between, like not where I would usually stay, but I don't have an exterior corridor. Like, so, find that, get in there, and I'm thinking in my head, like, hey man, like, you here. It's not about the hotel. Like, you got a hotel. Like, you good. Dog good. Let's pack it up. Let's go to the Ye concert. And I'll talk more about the concert because I think we have it listed like in the actual pod to talk. But stay in the rental car. We've heard the rumors about how bad parking was gonna be. Like, and from what everybody was saying, it was a fucking madhouse nightmare. And we're about 2 exits away from the Alamo Dome, and we pull up like I said, like 2 exits away, maybe like 2.5 miles to the exit. And we shouldn't be in line to exit 2.5 miles before the fucking exit. Keep in mind, the concert starts at 9. Doors opened at 6, but I didn't have any plans for merch, anything like that. So we were like, you know what? We're going to get there like, maybe 8:15-ish. Due to parking, we didn't step out of the car and start walking towards the Alamo Dome until maybe 8:35, 8:40. Keep in mind the show starts at 9. Got about maybe a half a mile to a mile walk. So it took us about 10 minutes. So it's about 8:50, 8:55-ish when we get in there. The only reason why I was nervous or even hesitant, and I halfway was, halfway wasn't. The first half of being hesitant was because this is Kanye West. I already know he's coming off of the anti-Semitism shit. So I know he has no openers. I know this show's Kanye. But the other thing is I know rappers. And there's no way this show starts at 9 o'clock and this nigga's coming out at 9 o'clock. It's not happening. So we get to the Alamo Dome maybe about 8:55-ish, something like that. Get to our seats, grab whatever we want, drink, something like that. Those fucking lines were insane. We've been to quite a few concerts. Those fucking lines were disgusting, Corey. Like, I mean, disgusting. Not necessarily to get in, but the merch lines, the concession lines, some of the longest lines I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Jeez, bro.
For a t-shirt, and I love Kanye, but we need the t-shirt that just says Ye live at Alamo Dome on the back of the shit.
Yeah, he don't even be trying no more.
Yeah, nah, he has one that just says fuck bipolar. Like, I don't need it.
Really?
Yeah, like, I don't need it.
Wow.
I don't need it. Like, I'm not standing 2 hours, and niggas open doors at 6 o'clock to stand in line to the time of the fucking event to get a fuck bipolar shirt. Shout out Ye though, right?
I was going to say I get it, but at the same time, I'm like you.
Not
like,
for me,
right? Like I don't get it. Like I'm good.
Not for me.
Yeah.
So we get into the seats. At this point, it's about 9 o'clock. and they do the national anthem around like 9, 10, 15-ish. And I think they really only did that because it was the 4th of July. I think Andre Troutman actually did the national anthem, or somebody in that fucking DJ camp that sits over there during the show.
Yeah.
He takes the stage immediately after the national anthem, which is about 9:20-ish. And the show started from there. I'll talk, like I said, about the show when we get later. I'll do the whole set list, all that shit. But that was a fucking amazing show. I know this is biased, I'm sure. But hands down, probably the best concert. Not probably. It's the best concert I've ever been into like my entire life. I've already have like shit that I can compare this to other things. Like, it wasn't a concert. Like, it was a show. Like, it was like a real deal experience. The niggas got fucking the stage that's him on top of the world. He's got fucking lasers. He's altering the stage as the shit goes on. He's got a sky. He's got clouds in this bitch. Like, there's so much going on at once. He's interpolating the songs. It's not just like a concert where niggas are rapping over the songs. He's got new versions of this song, new versions of that song. Andre Troutman in that motherfucking voice box. Cari, shit. Like, my girl a fan of Kanye, but not even like one of the biggest fans in the world.
Right.
You've heard like what he does at the end when he leaves on Runaway, the way he like changes the beat. Shit sounds like royal. She's over here about to fucking cry. She's like, I'm gonna cry. I'm like, what the fuck are you gonna cry about?
I love that though, bro. That's hard.
But yeah, I'm sitting there. I'm like, no, it's hard to you. I'm like, what are you fucking crying for? Like, but nah, like real deal. It was an experience to be at. I don't know when he'll ever be back to Texas, when we'll see another Kanye album or another Kanye show.
Yeah.
So it was amazing to be at. I think, honestly, I've seen people at all different levels, and I had higher level seats. I was in like the 300. These seats were fucking amazing. Like, I saw people down on the floor. Me and my girl were talking about, like, I don't want to have to look up at this nigga the whole concert. Like, 2s and 3s probably had the best seats in that fucking house. I didn't get to connect. I talked to some of the people that were there that night. They were friends of ours, but I didn't get to connect with them. There were so many fucking people. Like, it was, you have no fucking chance to do that. Get your seats and go see Kanye. But he played 2.5 hours straight, I think. Yeah, it was like,
that nigga's amazing.
He got on like 9:20-ish maybe. Like, we didn't leave until like 11 something, 11:30, 40, something like that. Yeah.
Damn. 2 hours.
That nigga rocked for 2 fucking hours.
Damn.
And like we talked about SoFi and the other ones, he was doing 3+, 3 hours.
Yeah, I know.
Straight. Like, usually with artists, even if it's the headliner, he might go in the back and take 5 minutes.
Or have like an intermission.
No.
A comedian come out, another artist come out, something, you know.
No host of the show, none of that shit. Right. The only time that he left was to go back down, take something off for the next song, and the next song would only be like 30 seconds. The other time that he left, there was only one other time, and that was to get the MPC for Runaway. Yeah, he don't usually bring that bitch. That nigga brought the MPC back out, man.
Damn, bro. All he needed was Push.
Shut up. Pushing Jay-Z. You need to pushing Jay out there. Yeah. Ball so hard, motherfuckers want to find me. What's next? Cudi? Yeah. See, I'll be knowing how the Kanye shows go too. So like, you can't ask for anything more. But like, when them collabs come up, not pushing Jay, of course, but like, you be like, oh my God. It's
ain't nobody coming out.
Yeah, nigga, yeah, bro. Like, I had to come to grips with that. Like, after like the 6th collab and nobody came out, I had to stop telling my girl to maybe look for a nigga. Like, you know how much of a bitch I feel like telling my girl Travis about to come. Oh shit, they opened the doors. That Travis Scott.
Ain't nobody coming back.
Yeah. Oh my God, it might be Don Tuck. Nope. No. Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They wasn't giving a fuck.
Yeah, it's all good though.
Great show. Like 10 out of 10. I don't know how you have that much energy to do a show for 2 hours straight at 45. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. Top that, Jay-Z. Top that at the Yankee Stadium, Jay.
Yeah. That's coming up this week. I had actually thought it was this past weekend.
Yeah.
It's this upcoming weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was the 4th of July weekend for some reason. I don't know why.
But. Top that, Sean.
Yeah, man. But the last thing I just want to say, and like you said, I know we'll talk more when we get to that segment in pod, but I just want to speak on my FOMO. So I knew you were going, you my boy, obviously. But yeah, I started to see so many people that I knew post that they're there as well. And then I'm looking at every angle, and just like you mentioned, no matter where you're sitting, if you're in a 200-300, whatever, like everybody posting, bro, had the fucking best seat in that platform. Was just amazing to me. It just reminded me of the Pablo tour. Was that the Pablo tour where he had the platform?
Yep.
And so I just started to think like, man, nobody like really puts in, and not to say nobody, because people do put in the time. You know, they create like moments and they build things for their concerts. But yeah, like when I saw that globe, and I've seen the videos 1,000 times so far, all the other concerts. When I saw that globe from your videos and the other videos this weekend, it hit me like, damn, I wish I would have planned to be at that fucking show, bro. Like, it just looked amazing. The colors, the smoke, I think it was like in an X at a certain point. I saw like the smoke and shit, the lights, the lasers, and then just knowing that he would perform, you know, all of his hit songs. And I actually saw like a whole video of how they built the platform as well.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
And how he like, you know, rises up from the middle of it and how he's tied to it. Like they explained everything. And I'm just like, it's just a lot that goes into things like that. And it just makes you appreciate it even more. And once again, we know it's Kanye West. We know these moments may not happen. XYZ, that's a part of it. But no, like just seeing that, knowing that you experiencing your favorite artist, knowing other people were experiencing one of their favorite artists, I was like, damn, that FOMO was sitting in Saturday night, you know, probably 10 o'clock. I'm looking, I'm like, damn, that would have been fire to go to, man. But glad you got to experience it. I know that's something that we talked about leading up to it. You just explained how you feel. I know we're going to get to more, but I was so happy for you, bro. Like seeing that shit, I was like, man, I know this nigga's having a time of his fucking life right now.
I don't know how I didn't fully lose my voice. There were points during the concert, like I started talking and I could hear it was gone.
Yeah.
By the time that the concert was over, it was back. But I mean, I fucking, that's one of those artists, the way that you would be with like a Cole or someone else. Every single track, I know every single word. There's only one that he didn't, that he played that I didn't know every word. It's because it was his verse to his feature on American Boy with Estelle. And I know the verse, I just don't know every word on that feature. But everything else, it was word for word. Like you said, the stage reminded me of Pablo. The one that it reminded me the most of was Yeezus, when he had like the mountain that was supposed to be like the ledge. I think that was, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that was meant to be like the ledge in the Bible that the devil tempted Jesus on.
Yeah.
But to my knowledge, I think he spent like $2 million on that stage and on the setup for that shit. And it reminded me of what you were saying. Nobody, or at least not most of the artists, 98% of the artists, you know, are not spending the time on those, like, or the money to create those types of experiences.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's insane. Like I said, we'll talk about it more, but it was insane.
Nice, bro. Love that.
Yeah, but wasn't the most pleasant hotel experience, but it was my fucking hotel experience. But I wasn't there for the hotel. I was there for the concert. Woke up the next morning, got out of that fucker as soon as I could have. It wasn't horrible. My family's from the travel industry, and I'm used to staying pretty.
A little luxury.
I wouldn't even say luxury, just nicer.
Yeah.
I feel that. Luxury would imply that I'd stay in.
That you bougie.
Yeah, the places that Drake be like that. I won't stay in the places Drake shits on. I will stay at a Marriott or a West End.
For sure.
Yeah, some of those Marriotts. I would have loved a Marriott last night. I'll tell y'all that, guys. I would have fucking loved them. I would have fucking loved the Marriott.
Man, I wish you would have, and I know it's hindsight, but like, I would have watched Bodie, bro, especially being at the crib all weekend. I know you didn't know.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
it just hit me out of nowhere. It was last minute. We was just like, bro, fucking throw him in the car because I didn't want to have to call anybody, have to worry about taking him there, then going there, thinking about it. Yeah, your crib is more on the way to San Antonio. But yeah, man, I didn't think about it.
Yeah, all good. All good, man.
But yeah, also like you've been a dog owner before, and at any instance you have the opportunity to keep your dog with you, like you're gonna want to keep your dog. So like,
of course,
yeah, I just be thinking about how sad bro be without me. So I'm like, man, just throw his ass in the car. Like, he'll be cool for the couple of hours at the hotel without me.
Yeah,
but yeah, like the hotel was so. I'm not even gonna say it was bad. We had a room that allowed smoking.
And you could smell it?
I could smell smoke when I went in the room.
Yeah.
I also had marijuana with me. So I wasn't, it wasn't the biggest deal. Like,
so we just added to it.
So like, yeah, I went in like to confirm the room and he was like, so one room smoking? I was like, yeah, I guess. It's like, I didn't even know niggas did that anymore. But that's also an indication of how poor the hotel was. No hotel should be allowing smoking in the facility anymore. If you have smoking rooms, leave the hotel. I didn't see any bugs. I didn't see anything like that. Yeah, but good. I ordered shower shoes for the shower.
Of course.
But you don't usually do that in the hotel. I did. But nigga, I haven't been so glad to be home from a hotel. Like usually you be like, oh man, the hotel is nice. Like yeah. I was so glad to be back in my fucking bathroom and shit. Yeah, no, I almost said something crazy, but I'm gonna hold it like I had to at the fucking hotel. Yeah, let's move forward. It was a good weekend. Saw Ye. Good time.
Yeah, good time. For sure. Let's dive into it, man. A couple albums we want to get to, a couple mentions of some songs and things. So yeah, let's get started.
I do wanna start by saying we got 2 albums up. I didn't hear these albums.
I'll be honest and say that I haven't heard these albums either. We did come in with a song from one of the albums, and the Rylo album. I have heard so much positive feedback.
Rylo one of them ones
over the weekend, bro. Not only because he's one of those punchline rappers that everybody talk about. He got one of the best pens.
He is a punchline rapper. Yeah. You do love it though.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we can mention these albums. The first one, Ken Carson, Experiment. You got the information on that one by chance?
Ken Carson, Experiment. Let me get to this album right now. That is a total of 22 tracks, 1 video, 1 hour, 1 minute. That's Opium Interscope. If you don't know Opium, that is the independent record label of Playboi Carti.
I didn't know that.
That's OVO for Playboi Carti.
Nice. Okay.
So yeah, anything Opium, and I would have never known that had it not been for the young ass students at the school. I always thought this was some Dom Kennedy shit, not reading it, but there were some kids that was going around, they'd be like, oh, you OPM. And I was like, how y'all know about that shit? I was like, OPM, like other people's money? They're like, nah, Opium. And I'm like, oh, I'm an old ass nigga. And they started like putting me on, and Opium is Playboi Carti's crew.
Yeah, I would have never known that. That's news to me today. And the song that we came in with is featuring Playboi Carti, so it only makes sense. The crowd, the target audience for this type of music, it all makes sense. And I'll be the first one here to say, I know Ken Carson, know the influence that he has, same as Playboi Carti. That those type of crowds, like I mentioned once again, the target audience. I'm not the target audience.
Yes,
I'll be completely honest. So Ken Carson, I haven't heard a lot of his music at all. I've heard the Lucy's, the singles that kind of pop, things like that, but I haven't spent time with a full project or album, and I'll be honest, I don't plan to do it with this one either. Again, it's just not, typically the music for me that I want to sit and listen to fully. You mentioned 22 songs. I can't give Ken Carson 22 songs.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
I totally understand.
But I've heard some tracks, and like I said, that intro track, we were just shuffling some music as we were setting up the cameras and things, and you played that one. I was like, that shit kind of fire. Like, let's roll with that for the intro. So again, not saying that these guys are trash by any means necessary. It's just the music just not for me.
Absolutely. And I don't listen to too much Playboi Carti. I can second Cari in saying that I haven't really gone through his discography. I just know basically the way J. Cole is to Jay-Z, the way Don Toliver is to Travis Scott, Ken Carson is to Playboi Carti. He's the protege. He's the Kanye, Jay-Z, big brother, little brother. That's what's going on here. And out of that opium crowd, Ken Carson is the one. He's the one for the kids.
Easily.
Yeah. So with those other connects that I made, like a J. Cole, Jay-Z, Don Toliver, Travis Scott, that's the one that Playboi Carti, the CEO, holds on to. He's taking them everywhere. And of course gets the most light and the shine.
There's another one that I want to look up and see who he's with.
Destroy Lonely.
Destroy Lonely.
Yeah.
Who's he with?
He's one of the same little fuckers. So
he's with Opium too.
Is he?
It makes sense.
That makes all the sense in the world.
Okay.
Just a group full of fucking black kids that cut their wrists. I get it. Like, and to our listener and viewership, like, if you cut your wrist, like, I don't mean any harm to you, and I want you to get the help that you truly need. But I know this is what you guys were listening to on Friday. They saw all your fucking angsty Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, want to shoot myself with a shotgun ass problems. Yeah. And shout out y'all for real. Like, call 411. Did they shut that down? Did they shut 411 down?
It was something along those lines. Right? I remember us coming in and talking about it.
It was one. They was like, yeah, we don't give a fuck about that one. It was like 811. They shut that bitch down.
They was like, y'all blowing this line up.
Yeah. Why y'all keep trying to kill yourselves?
we can't take it.
We don't have enough people. We don't have enough people. We didn't know all you niggas wanted to kill yourselves.
This is crazy.
Oh my God.
They don't got enough niggas to fill in the shifts. That's crazy.
All you niggas, can I call you back?
So bad, bro.
Telling a nigga that wants to kill himself real bad that you gotta call him back.
That's crazy, bro.
They like, no, but I'm gonna do it right now, man.
Yeah, that's insane. But my shift is over. Like, that's crazy.
But ma'am, I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it in a couple minutes, though.
That is crazy, bro.
But nevertheless, like I said, this album's out, and I'm with Cari. More so is I haven't heard this over the weekend, and not like Cari said he's probably not going to. I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm not playing this. And Cari just be being nice, because watch this. Cari, you heard that Lucky album?
I actually played it.
Oh, okay.
I played it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The last like 3 to 5 songs,
I know.
I cut it off.
I know.
But I played it, and once again, and I like Lucky, and I have, some projects and songs that I really like from Lucky. I was like, bro, I can't do this shit, bro. I tried to run to it. I was working out. I was like, bro, I can't. It's just not. We're not the target audience, bro.
Yeah, not anymore.
We're not, bro.
Yeah,
we're not. But I understand the influence, the fan base. We talked about him. Like he really he had like a top 10 debut on the charts. It was the highest selling album for him. So like I get it, y'all. Even with these guys, Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, all the guys that's coming up in this era. I'm sure there's more. I get it.
There are parts of it that I get.
Right, but it ain't for me.
I get that the kids have it on lock.
Yeah,
or that
sure.
You got the kids on lock.
For sure.
I don't get why.
Yeah, for sure.
See, that's the part where I say, like, I get it, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. The same way with, like, probably my parents and, like, a Lil Wayne or, like, somebody else from, like, this time period. They get it because the kids like it, but them niggas don't get why. When my dad heard Lollipop, that nigga was confused like a motherfucker.
Pops, you don't know Static Major?
Yeah.
When that nigga explain it to him.
Yeah, get y'all like explain like, no, it's RP, like Static Major. You show him the video and shit, like, yeah, nah, he don't get it, and he don't give a fuck about Static Major
at all.
Honestly, if he finished the song, that nigga might say fuck Static Major, knowing everything he knows.
Nah, facts, bro. I completely understand that.
But yeah, I'm not playing it. I'm not gonna lie to you, Cari. Fuck that song we came in with. I
I mean, yeah, on the real, but like I like the vibe though. I like the vibe. We like to come in high energy, set the tone.
Yeah, no, I was totally kidding. That might be one of the songs off of it that I fuck with.
Yeah, but you're not kidding though. Be real.
Yeah, I'm not kidding because I'll probably never play it again.
Exactly, that's my point. But like, I didn't save it, but we played it. We like to come in high energy, set the tone. I was like, that's perfect.
And you heard me playing that one in pre-production, and I'm glad that we came in with that one because there was actually a reason to play that one. During Playboi Carti's verse, there was a part said that there was like, we told you on Teen X. Teen X is, I think, a song between him and Future, Playboi Carti and Future.
Okay.
He said, told you on Teen X, we'll blast at you, Crody.
Oh, yeah, he did. I forgot about that. I heard all that.
We'll blast. But I was doing more research maybe a month or two ago when Iceman came out. I don't know if you knew, because I didn't know at first. Playboi Carti's upcoming album is going to be named Baby Boy. So that's where the connect comes from. Baby Boy, please. I heard what you said to Lil Bro about me, speaking on the connects between Playboi Carti and Kendrick on the album.
Sheesh.
Baby Boy, please. I heard what you said to Lil Bro about me.
Sheesh.
And when you run into the Iceman, what you gonna do except freeze? You're not gonna squeeze. You're not in the streets.
Ooh.
So then we got told you on Teen X, we'll blast at you, Crody.
Yeah,
so
it's tough out here.
Yeah, man, we're getting to a point that I'm really starting to fucking like. Drake is starting fucking like, all right. I wouldn't say Drake is starting problems. Drake is just throwing his hat back in at niggas that have problems with him. But every moment that you think like you're in an era of like prime Drake, there's something that happens in a totally different era. It's like, man, are you seeing the biggest here? You think during Take Care, nothing was the same. You're seeing the biggest because this is some of the best music he's ever made. Then you get to 2016 and you think he's in his prime here. You get views because it's the biggest music that he's ever made. Mm-hmm. Then you get to 2018 and in these eras or 15, 16 to 18, he's going through the beefs with Meek Mill, Pusha T. You're thinking you're seeing primes right there. And then you get to here, Cari, 2023, 24, you get the biggest beef you've ever seen. He's right back smack dab in a prime all over again. Now we're in 2026, Cari, where you see Drake wedged in between, like as a middle child almost on some J. Cole shit. This nigga's beefing with the young kid's greatest rapper ever, Playboi Carti. And if you want to go higher, he's beefed out with the greatest rapper of all time, Cari, of your parents' favorite rapper. I'm just saying all of this to add more to the situation going around because I think a beef between Playboi Carti and Drake means absolutely nothing to me.
Yes, it's terrible. It really shouldn't be much of a conversation, but I understand why, because of the influences of both of these guys. Just what you explained is Drake, and then you have the biggest influence of today's
I'm hot
generation.
right now. Yeah, Playboi Carti.
But I do want to ask you a question because, you know, this is something that you talked about with Drake for a very long time about him having that exit plan and getting out of here.
It's nowhere in sight anymore.
So, but how do you truly feel about like him being where he is now? I know Iceman dropped. I know he had a lot of shit to get off his chest. So I'm not saying like I expected Iceman to kind of roll into maybe like him cooling down or showing signs of retirement. Mm-hmm. But the beefs and things like that, you know, we've had this conversation, like I said, going on for years about who's going to replace Drake or what is it going to take to replace Drake. But now, like you mentioned, here we are once again, and it's like he can't go away now at this point. So just tell me how you feel about that. I know you kind of explained a little bit, but if there's any more points or any more like things that you want to add, I just want to bring that to you because, again, we've had this conversation at least 5+ years about when is this guy truly going to make his exit plan?
If we're being honest, and if Drake is being honest within himself, I would like to start by saying I was being a bit facetious earlier when I was saying the plan's nowhere in sight. But if you look at it on first glance, you'll feel like the plan is no longer in sight the way he said he wanted to gracefully exit. Mm-hmm. But if you're smart about this, and Drake's smart about this, he's already played out everything in his head as it pertains to collabs, other industry relationships, where that's landed his career. Then we've got potentially, we're not 100% sure, but the exit from UMG. And we also talked about how hard it's going to be to promote, market, not just an album, because that's not a hard thing to do with money, a Drake album continuously from an independent standpoint. If you ask me, Cari, if he truly has gotten to a point where he's been relieved or relieves himself of UMG, you get maybe 1 or 2 independent Drake albums.
Really? That's it?
I've had this thought by myself a couple of times since this album came out, and I started to think, yes, I mean, if you think about, like I said, not the money that it takes to promote an album, but the money that it takes to promote an album at the level Drake and UMG promote those albums year by year by year.
Yeah.
Because they're not always going to have the flash on them that Iceman has. Iceman's been in the works for like 3 years. They've been promoting it. They've been talking about it. So it's kind of been marketing itself, right. And he's been marketing it himself.
Right.
We talked about how much money he spent doing those videos. We wrapped the whole thing up, like after doing some information, he spent like $15 million doing that, 15 to 30 million, something like that. Mm-hmm. And that was just trying to promo this thing by himself because he was in this mess with UMG. Mm-hmm. That's the money that it takes to promote a Drake album. I mean, not every time, because of course you're not doing videos for every single one, but it takes millions of dollars to promote a Drake album. I don't know if Drake, not that he can't do it, he can definitely do it, but I don't know if Drake is comfortable with spending millions on millions of dollars every time he wants to release. And I also don't know if he's willing to lower the level of marketing that surrounds him when music comes out. He's the biggest. Thoughts?
I agree. Yeah, again, I didn't really want to have a rebuttal. I just wanted to ask you because it just, when you started talking about Drake, it just made me think about all those conversations that we had. But no, I think you're correct. And I won't necessarily say I have an agreement or a gauge on how many albums he may be set to do if he does go independent. I don't know. 1 or 2 sounds good, but it's like, it's Drake. You know what I mean? I don't know if I can ever really see him not doing another 3, 4, 5 albums, even at this point. But yeah, I don't have any rebuttal to what you say, honestly.
But I do think we're just coming from what we've grown up on.
True. And things change.
I think we need to get comfortable with the thought that a lot of rappers this generation are going to formally retire.
Yeah.
Like, and mean it. Like, I know J. Cole said you might pop out and see him working on something, like if he gets the itch or something. But like, I think we should take the fall off as J. Cole's formal letter of resignation from this shit. And I think at a certain point, you're going to get Kendrick that puts his fucking bid in as well, whether he says it or not. You're going to get that feeling from whatever project that is, that you're not going to hear him anymore.
Yeah.
I think Drake is going to straight up give you a finale. Drake is going to give you a finale the way Michael Jordan gave you The Last Dance. Like it's going to be like that. It's going to be televised. That whole fucking thing. Like it's gonna happen. But I think we need to get more comfortable. And of course, I'm not saying you're not, because this whole conversation was about like when will he retire.
Right, for sure.
I think we need to get more comfortable, like in this community and industry of knowing that things are changing the same way that these niggas back in 30 years and 20 years and 15 ago weren't making the money that these niggas are making, which is why we have the resources to retire. Mm-hmm. We got to get comfortable with the fact that these niggas are going to retire. They're going to mean it. They're going to put in albums and leave.
That I 100% agree with.
Yeah.
Like 1,000% agree with. Obviously, Cole let us know. I do think when Drake finally decides to push that button, it's gonna be
a last dance,
a lap. You know what I mean? A victory lap. Same thing with Kendrick Lamar. I think he's gonna not necessarily maybe expose it or tell you so much, but you're gonna be able to hear it in the music. I definitely agree with that. These guys are all approaching 40s, in their 40s, you know, and even people that aren't necessarily, you know, at that level, that highest level as these guys that we just mentioned now, but they were at a certain point. I even think of everybody that came up in that same era, the blog era. Wale's album last year, Everything Is a Lot, was so great of a project. If he never dropped another album again, I think I would be fine with that. Like I've had those thoughts as well the last few years. So I agree with you 1,000%. I think all of these guys that we grew up with, that were the legends, you know, the stars and still are the stars of today's game, are going to put in their letters of resignation within the next 3 to 5 years, all of them, and truly mean it.
all of them.
That's the thing, like, mean it. You know what I mean? And of course, I'm not saying that they'll never drop another project, won't ever get another music credit, work on music. We can't say that. We don't know. But as far as like the albums, like you said, putting in this work, putting in the marketing, going on tour, spending 10, 15 millions for a platform, whatever it may be, that's going to be far gone from a lot of these artists. I can 100% agree with it.
Absolutely. And while we're here, and we can get back to all of them in just a second, 5 years it doesn't seem too out of reach, but we need to get comfortable with that thought about Future as well. Like we always think Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. No,
that nigga's
right.
been knocking on our door since 2007.
Yeah, bro. Future been putting 20 years. Future got 20 years in the game at a high level.
And the biggest thing about this that we should know all of this stuff is coming is all of these niggas have verbatim told us they have no plans to rap forever.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Drake has told you out of his mouth he has a plan to exit. J. Cole has exited.
Right.
Kendrick has already told you guys he has a plan to go the fuck away. Hey.
Future's a good one, though, bro. Like, I know we getting the album this week. We're going to talk about that, you know, on the next episode and the one after that, I'm sure, as well. But
he can't pop that shit in his late 40s and in the 2030s.
Yeah, but I was going to say, I think the real me may give us hints. Now that we're sitting here talking about it, I wasn't thinking this before. In his Future, I know Future's a little different as far as like his gauge and audience. Like he may give us more music in the next 3 to 5 years than these other guys, but I still think he's on the verge of retirement. I'm agreeing with you. But the real me, now I'm kind of like anticipating like, damn, maybe he gives us some hints of like his next plan.
I already thought that. I already thought that this could even be your last shit. You get Future, you get Hendrix, you get the Wizard, you get all of these different monikers before you get the real me. Hey man,
I like that.
Hey man, I don't know.
Look at us.
Yeah, I know that's crazy. But you got a major before this album came out. You got a major transformation from Future. Like Future's shifting. You got a brand new look on Future as well too.
Even like the moves.
Yeah,
so the World Cup. You see him on the commercials, the Kalshi commercials, I believe, no, Poly Market. I think it's Poly Market.
Are you sure?
It's either one of the two. But obviously he's a spokesperson for the USA in the World Cup. Like once you start making moves like that, you don't not say like niggas don't love to rap, but you don't need to rap. You know what I mean? Like the music has gifted you these opportunities to go explore different avenues. That's why you see him doing the LV shit with Pharrell. That's why you see him getting there was another brand that we talked about years ago. I think it was Balenciaga or somebody that he had like a partnership with.
Something like that. And he was a brand ambassador or something like that.
You know what I mean? So I'm agreeing with you. Like, yeah, bro, these niggas, that's the thing, bro. We've gotten 20 years from all these guys. 20
Every single
years.
One. Yeah.
And if you compare it to an athlete, like eventually they gotta go away. You know what I mean? Like athletes don't even get 20. We look at LeBron, nigga, he's a unicorn. You know what I'm saying? Niggas truly only get 10, 5.
No, real talk.
These guys are giving us 15 plus each individually. And it's like, it gets to a certain point. We love the music, man. We love it. But like, y'all can't go away in it and it's fine.
They've had the longest high level careers in the music business like we've really ever seen. Like fuck every other genre. when you think of rappers, when you think of J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Drake, who out of any genre that you know, even the best of the best rappers that came before them, nobody holds reigns that long. Like just like I said, Drake, Cole, Kendrick Lamar. You move into pop, you can't think of a Billie Eilish or a Miley Cyrus or a Britney Spears or a Madonna that's sitting here holding a prime for 10 plus years. Like you can't go over to country, you can't go over to rock, you can't go over to any genre and see niggas holding a prime reign over 50 to 100 other rappers for decades.
And I'm glad you explained it that way, because we're not talking about like legacy acts who can come and drop an album whenever they want and it gets praised. We understand that. We're talking about a level of dominance from the time that they entered the game.
Yeah.
Until the time that they are now exiting the game. They've been the best.
Niggas got hot and never looked back.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, bro. So, man, you know, we've been blessed, bro. We've definitely been blessed. And we're mentioning these three. Obviously, there's more names that we can mention. We're not, not saying that. But
yeah, it's not exclusive to just those artists.
Exactly. We're just putting them in a box right now. But, bro, we've been blessed. We've been truly blessed. I'm not going to lie. So I say that to say, like, when these guys all decide to gracefully exit, as they may call it, yeah, it's going to hurt. But, like, I understand it. Especially now, like, nigga, we 28, 29, 30. Like, yeah, like, we've been listening to these niggas since we was teenagers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all right if they move on and want to do something else with their lives. Like, I totally get it. Drake,
like, yeah, no, if you start to think about Drake, maybe even like a Wale, you've been playing him since the 5th or 6th grade.
Come on, bro. like literally, oh my God. Take Care, middle school us. Like, be for real, bro. That's 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Best I Ever Had dropped when we were in I believe the summer of 6th grade, going into our 7th grade year.
Yep.
So we have been with this nigga since we were 11 or 12. Yeah, it's gonna be weird when that nigga retires.
Yeah, bro.
Like, and the thing is, your whole rap listening career or rap listening life, you beg for some niggas, like for some nigga to finally come over and take a throne. Mm-hmm. The same way you do with like a Michael or a Kobe or a LeBron. Mm-hmm. And when it's time for somebody to do it, man, it's like, man, come back.
And that's kind of what led us to this conversation. This is what started the conversation, because that's what we've been talking about with Drake for years. It was like, okay, we love him. He's been at the top. Who's going to take over that reign? Obviously, that's what got us here. You know, he's still who he is. These other guys are still who they are. But there is going to be a point where it has to be somebody, right? And who that somebody is or who becomes that somebody, only time will tell. But that's truly where we are now.
Scary.
We're headed there. Like, truly. We've been talking about this shit for 5 years, longer, but no, like, we're in it now. Like, for real, in it. Niggas are leaving. You know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so, man, good combo, though. Good combo.
We know these guys have transcended and ascended. When I'm seeing Drake being, like, featured as one of the featured celebrities at the World Cup, like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, Drake might sit down at Wimbledon. They putting him on the camera. I'm like, oh, okay. He's not a rapper anymore. He's just Drake.
Just Aubrey Graham.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to go back by Aubrey Graham again. Like, that's how I know he's gonna start acting.
Yeah, facts, for sure.
Does Drake act before this is all over?
I think he does more producing, bro. To be honest, I know we've talked about that for the longest. Him being in front of the camera, and he's gonna do cameos. He's doing that right now. I understand, but I think Drake is really gonna push the director, producer, writer. You saw that with Euphoria, right? That was just like a taste.
You did.
I think that's truly where he wants to be. I don't necessarily think once he leaves rap that he wants to be, in front of the camera as much. I think he wants to be more behind the scenes, but that's just my guess.
Okay. Yeah, I guess only time will tell.
Yup.
But we're not listening to the Ken Carson album. Just to wrap all of that up for you.
Yeah.
Moving on. Let's talk Rylo Rodriguez. He's got a new album called Skate. Each letter in Skate has a period for some sort of acronym. But Yeah, I had that album up before, but we did have a pretty lengthy conversation.
No worries. I got you. 23 songs, an hour, 15 minutes. This is released under Glass Window Entertainment / Motown. And haven't heard this one, but like I mentioned earlier, heard a lot about it. People are obviously singling out his his bars, those catchphrases. You know, he gets respect for his pen. I love that. Some of those bars really be fire. They be hot. But I want to start with the album cover. You see the homage to Lil Wayne,
yes.
Carter 2.
This is very Carter 2. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Why did I get these mixed up? Yeah. Carter 2 for sure.
Carter 2. So that was great just to start out. Even the skate, maybe that has something to do. The skateboard, you know, Wayne. I don't know.
Okay, a little bit later in life, but all right.
Right. He was trying to get it all in.
Yeah. He was trying to pack the whole collection in that bitch.
But yeah, man, I haven't heard this, so I can't really speak on it too much. But again, like, I know Rylo's history, I know his fan base, and I've just been seeing everybody talk about this album over the weekend, and like niggas was saying he saved hip hop. I'm like, all right, y'all, like chill out. But I'm gonna press play on this one to start this week because I do want to hear what all the hype is about with this one.
Yeah, I can pretty much already start to assume what all the hype is about. Rylo is a really fucking good rapper. And I can remember the album that came out in 2023, Been One.
Yeah.
That's the one that, the Taylor Port Junkie. That was the big hit from that album.
Lil Yachty.
I enjoyed that album a lot. It's been 3 whole years, so I like that he waited. Not one of these artists that's eager to put out a music for some bread.
Yeah.
But something tells me that Rylo doesn't need any extra money. You take that how you want to take it. He doesn't seem like a guy that's really starving for cash, guys. But yeah, I haven't heard any of these either. I know he used to be at 4PF. Is he not 4PF anymore? Is 4PF still a label?
I don't know.
Because I can remember his 2020 project was 4PF, but his last 2 have not been 4PF.
Maybe that was just to get him in.
Okay. I just
the cosign.
would assume all these niggas walking around with a 4PF chain on, if they don't want a Rico, it'd be a fucking record label or some shit.
Yeah, maybe they just dismantled that entire thing for what it was. I don't know.
Is that back when they was looking at...
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all remember that whole era? Lil Baby wasn't doing nothing but sitting with politicians just to see what they had, like, up the sleeve waiting for them.
Sitting with politicians is crazy. But hold on, let me see what Lil Baby.
That nigga sat down like, Rico.
Even Lil Baby, the leaks just say QC Motown.
Well, I haven't seen 4PF on Lil Baby's stuff in a really long time.
But I'm just saying maybe that's the case. Like maybe they dismantled that prior to obviously what happened then, but maybe they just dismantled that thing completely.
Okay. Or maybe they saw that shit go down with Schmirkio.
Them letters don't mean nothing.
Yeah. We just made some bullshit up. Yeah. You want some Obama runts? Nigga said, and I saw a nigga with a big ass 4PF chain on. He said, I ain't even know Obama condone shit like that.
Bro, that was a crazy time.
A crazy era. Nigga said, he seen a nigga up the street talking about he had Obama runs. He said, I ain't even know Obama condone shit like that. And he had a big ass 4PF chain on.
Condone shit like that is hilarious, bro.
I didn't even know Obama condones shit like that.
That is hilarious, man.
But unlike King Carson, this is the type of music that I can not necessarily relate to, but I can get with this.
I can get down with this for sure.
Yeah. So I will definitely be playing the Rylo. One of the biggest takeaways from Rylo's album, have you seen it, Cari? It started some beef in the streets with Offset.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
He has a line in the album that pretty much says he's referring to one of his friends with FBG, Casino. And he said, free bands. I'm locked in with Casino, but I'm not Offset. It If you were Offset, Cari, would you take that as some sort of disrespect?
Man, you took the question right from I was literally about to ask you the same shit.
Well, you answer first.
But no. I swear to God, unless there's some like
floating gambling addiction problems that have been going around for the last 4 years about you.
That's why he's upset. But before that, unless there's some type of problem that you and I already have.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't have necessarily thought that was a diss. I just thought that's Rylo's flow. That's what he do. But to your point, Offset is a fucking addict, boy.
Yeah.
So like anybody who's an addict, and when you let them know that they're an addict, of course they're gonna be mad about it.
This is why, and side note, this is why when people ask me about smoking weed, I'll just immediately go straight to telling them I'm an addict. Because I know usual addict niggas.
They try to fight it.
They take the defense, okay? They be like, oh, you like weed? Fuck it. I'm addicted.
Yeah.
Love it. Oh my God. Shoot it up.
Yeah. I told you, Offset running promos now.
Is he for real? Like, I think you did tell me that.
He just did it again like a few days ago. Like,
swipe up and get you a...
Like, and then it's so bad, like he's having to explain it because people are like, Offset, what is this? He like, look, guys. Bro, I'm not making this up.
Look, guys.
I'm not going to be verbatim here, but I'm going to give you like a summary of what he said. He was like, look, guys, like, I know this is, looks kind of crazy, but it's not what it looks like. All you got to do is put up a little money, and if you sit on it, I promise you it'll grow. Some shit like that. Like, that's what he was saying. I don't know what Offset is on, bro. Like, outside of being a gambling addict that
that's become apparent.
We've known.
But answering the question, if you were to ask me, Cari, I'm only saying yes because had there not been a bunch of gambling addiction reports regarding me, that would not be a line for your tape.
Okay.
Like,
that makes sense.
The Bronny James line, I'm sure Bronny was like, damn, what the fuck I do? There's a bunch of bars that Rylo just hit you with, and I'm sure lots of niggas have felt disrespected.
That makes sense, yeah.
But the way Offset decided to handle it is what's projecting more of addict for it. Have you seen it?
Yep.
Offset immediately, reached out to him like a man,
Okay.
He was like, pussy, why you dissing? Like, when niggas immediately jump off with pussy, like, I know you have no respect for me. Like,
I know you're upset.
Yeah, you are upset. I got you. Ha ha. I got you. I'm under your skin.
Like, chill, bro.
But Rylo replied with like a simple voice audio, and he was like, my nigga, he was like, that was not a diss towards you. My thing though is like, explain it then. Like, all right, let me reply like Offset. Explain it then, bitch.
What you mean by that?
Yeah, pussy.
Okay.
There were no more replies really from Rylo's side. Just a bunch of amped up replies from Offset.
Tell him his album wasn't gonna sell no record.
Yes, and you're right. There were a couple of more. That reminded me, there were a couple more from Rylo. But in that DM thread between the two, there were no more.
Right.
But Offset goes on a tirade on Instagram that made him look like nothing more than a gambling addict.
A fool, bro. A fool. Like, yeah. I mean, I don't know any other words other than addict, but I want to say that I think half of it is, yes, he's upset, feels some type of way, when you have a problem and people point out your problem, you're going to take offense, defense, whatever. But I think it's also, he thought it would be an opportunity to roll into his album promo because he is dropping an album next month.
Offset is?
Yeah, he announced that.
Wow. Okay. I did not know that.
Yeah. So I don't know if that plays into it, but I'm just saying that to say like Offset's not about to be quiet for the next month. So just expect to hear him some more.
As a third part to that, I feel like, or say there, you said 50-50. If there was a third and then make this third, Offset feels disrespected by one of his little niggas. And I don't mean like one of his little niggas, but if you think about this family tree that is 4PF and or like Motown, QC, you have that line of P and Coach K up at the top. And immediately after that, you have the Migos tree starting the entire rest of that. Then you roll into Lil Baby. Then you roll into Rylo from Lil Baby. You are my little nigga's little nigga talking to me like this. Shut the fuck up. I'm sure this is where Offset is coming from as well. Like,
that's fair. Yeah.
I'm never letting a little nigga, not especially a little nigga of one of my little niggas that I don't even like anymore.
Yeah.
Talk fucking crazy.
That's fair.
Just a lot going on. A bad look for Offset. Man, gambling's really just been the death of that group, huh? I know exactly what I did.
Yeah, that was crazy. You ain't gonna lie.
Come on, no, that was not.
No, I'm saying that was brilliant.
Thank you.
Brilliant writing.
Okay, I was
but you're insane.
Okay, yeah, I'll hold both.
Yeah.
I'll hold both trophies.
That was brilliant.
Okay,
not gonna lie.
Yeah. Neither of them niggas could show up to a roast by me.
Yeah, they gonna want to fight.
Well, honestly, none of them could show up to a roast by me.
Yeah.
I was like, why did I just spare the live ones? Oh, man.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, when we pop, we got to delete some of these pods. Some of these motherfuckers got to go. They're like, damn, where's 429 at? I don't know.
Didn't happen.
Oh, man. And right before we go, like, and I don't want people to just dumpster dive through our fucking catalog. After Juice passed, there was this one posthumous record that he released. We're going to have to scrub that. Because, woo, the things that were said on that pod.
I got to go back and listen.
I don't remember verbatim, but I remember sitting in our seats, like, saying crazy shit. Like crazy shit. And then afterwards, I was like, damn, I didn't know he was that close with G Herbo. And all them
little baby.
Yeah, and all them niggas them. Yeah.
Them niggas them.
Yeah, I didn't know he was like that with them niggas.
For sure.
I saw that documentary and I saw G Herbo pull up with them 4-wheels. I'm like, oh fuck. Like, they 4L. Yeah. Oh, it's 4L. It's gang 4L. Hell.
Meant that.
Yeah, it's gangy.
Yep. Meant that.
So yeah, no, I'm gonna have to backlog and listen to that one day.
Sure.
But for right now, guys, yes, over this weekend, I didn't get to it, but take a chance when you can to listen to King Carson and Rylo's new album. I'm definitely gonna be tuning into Rylo's.
For sure, me too.
You got more?
That's it, man. We can move into a couple mentions. We did have a big release, a new song. Well, it's technically new. Really was an unreleased leak that has been out for almost 10 years. But Beyoncé took to the platforms and gave us her newest track titled Morning Dew. This released on July 4th, I believe.
Yeah, I believe.
Early morning.
Somewhere early morning on Saturday, I believe. It didn't come out on Friday.
Yeah. And Beyonce is known to do that, like to just give you surprise releases, whether it be on holidays or whatever.
She introduced the surprise release. Yeah, it's her model.
It was her brand for sure. But yeah, again, this was a song when I first heard it, didn't know that it had been a leak. I'm not a beehive, right? But once I started to do the knowledge, do the research, everybody from the beehive was like, yeah, we've had this, but we're glad to get it release like officially. I think Beyonce even went back and like redid mixes. Maybe
she did.
Added like another part to it.
Parts of the vocals and parts of the, not the beat, but whatever you want to call it when it's R&B. I don't know if you still call it a beat.
Gotcha.
Parts of both were redone.
Okay.
Yeah.
But man, this is fire.
This was absolutely incredible. I don't know if you're ready for me to get
Go ahead.
thoughts.
Yeah.
I was under the impression that it was new until I got to social media just like you did. And there were a bunch of people that were like, no, but we still appreciate that it came out anyway, this, that, and the third. And the only thing that I was upset about it not being a brand new track was that I was hoping that because of the sound of this record, that this may be what we had to look forward to on her part 3, I believe, or is that part 4 that she's got coming?
Act 3.
Yeah, Act 3. But when I found out it had been surfacing for some years, I was like, maybe she's just giving us a Lucy to, hang on to. But at the same time, she could be starting something new here. But I am a huge, huge fan. I'm a fan of Beyonce, but I'm not just the biggest fan in the world because Destiny's Child, and maybe for 5 to 6 years post Destiny's Child, I was a huge fan of Beyonce and still a fan of those records because they lean more towards strict R&B. And as she got out of the Sasha Fierce phase, she kind of reached more towards pop than R&B, and then she became a full-on, like, multifaceted pop star. You're gonna get some songs with R&B, you're gonna get some songs with pop, you're gonna get some songs that sound like I'm a rapper. But Morning Dew sounds like Beyonce. R&B. Yeah, and I fuck with it the long way. I wish this was something that we could look forward to the rollout, and it's not to say that it's not. You know?
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say as well. I know why you're saying we're just not sure here, right? Obviously, because this is a Lucy. But just like you, when I played this record, because you sent it Saturday morning, and I'm thinking it's brand new, so I'm excited. I'm like, oh shit, like let me play this immediately. I had some other music playing at the time, nigga. I cut that shit off so fast and put this on. I was like,
same.
Yeah, I gotta hear this.
Same.
Played it, and I was like, bro, this shit is so fire, so damn fire. Then I get on the internet, like you mentioned, and I see the information. I'm like, okay, cool. But at the same time, I still think this is possibly an introduction of what's to come.
You think so?
And I say that because, yes, this is a great R&B record, but if we look at...
I know where you're headed.
Act 1 being pop, Act 2 being country, Act 3 gotta be R&B, right? It just makes sense. So, of course, we don't know. We've been speculating this for the last 2 years. She's given us these projects, 2 years in between each other. So I think it was 22, 24. Now we're in 26. We know we're getting something this year, and I just think it's going to be R&B. And if it's not, perfectly fine. I mean, I can't be upset with it. It's Beyonce. She's going to do what she wants. She's earned that, like you mentioned. She's multifaceted. So whatever she does is going to be great, I assume, right? But I think Act 3
is R&B.
It's got to be R&B, bro. I just feel like it's got to be. In this song, I feel like that's why she gave it to us, to be like, okay,
get ready.
It's a warm up. You know what I mean? And I think this was kind of like going around TikTok and shit like that. And Beyonce, she's on the internet.
Oh, man.
And she hears things. She releases songs like this because she knows it's going to get attention, right? But, bro, Morning Dew, just for y'all who don't know, niggas, we get morning wood. She's talking about Morning Dew. I was just like, oh. Like, she was in her bag in this song to me. Even
New York niggas, y'all don't know what that is. Any nigga from Philly, New York.
Cold.
Yeah. They don't have grass. They don't have no fucking grass. Niggas have blocks for fucking miles on miles. Niggas have never seen Morning Dew. Think about that, Cari.
No.
The entire life.
Funny.
Nigga from New York. Nigga that hasn't left New York has no fucking idea what Morning Dew is.
Don't even know about that Morning Dew.
You can't relate to that song.
Boy, that ain't for you.
Don't even get a Mountain Dew.
Yeah, that wasn't even for you. Oh, man. But it was for us. Boy, I felt that one. But yeah, man, this was a great record. And like I said, who knows what Beyonce is going to do with this Act 3. I'm assuming and hoping that it's going to be R&B. But once again, just like we've been mentioning with other topics on this pod, man, only time will tell. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens next.
Now that's going to be amazing, Cari, because don't let her pop out before the end of the year.
It's coming this year.
So Jay-Z pop out and she pop out this year.
They both coming this year, bro.
So next year they going on a run again.
I don't know about that, but let's just get the projects first.
All right, why would they not go on the run again? Kill two birds with one little stony stone.
Nah, that's just like we talk about. Yeah, and we're gonna get to that next. Like, I gotta be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If that happens.
And especially if that next on the run is off of the heels of a J album and an R&B Beyonce, on God, I gotta be there.
Bro, like, what?
On God, I gotta be there. I didn't talk shit. I gotta be there too.
Facts, bro. Facts. Gotta be there. I'm even hoping Ye like come back again. That's how I'm feeling. Like,
oh, I thought you were talking about
not with them.
I was like, kiss it goodbye, brother. I was like, your hands up your ass, brother.
I'm sorry. I should have broke that up. I wasn't talking about with them.
Yeah,
I'm getting ahead of myself because the next topic, like I said, is the Ye concert again.
Right.
But yeah, again, we're gonna get to that. But yeah, I'm just thinking about like concerts in general, bro. Like these acts, these legacy acts, these stars, these legends that we grew up with are not gonna be doing this shit for much longer.
No,
you know what I mean? So
B and J, yeah,
that'll be it. If it happens outside of just like some anniversary shit, you know what I mean? But like a real deal, like album tour together, if it happens, that'll be the last one. Absolutely. I believe that'll be the last one for them to be able to do like on the run.
This next album is Jay-Z's last album, right?
Probably. 2017, so almost 10 years since the last one, yeah.
Yeah, and we're looking at almost 60.
Right.
I don't, to be honest, as good as he could be the best rapper of all time, once the number straight up hits 60, I don't want to hear you.
You shouldn't want to hear yourself.
Yeah. Like
we don't need that, bro. We almost don't need it now. It's just been so long, and there's just been so much hype and attention surrounding it. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. Like this Jay-Z album, if it does come this year, which we believe, it's definitely going to be an amazing time. We're going to enjoy it. But yeah, you can't go away another 10 and expect us to listen to you at 65 or whatever, you know, his age may be. Like, nah, bro, it's just not. It's no point at that time. You know what I mean? And he's almost there now. But again, it's just been like, it's been 10 years. You got shit to rap about now. You got the Drake beef, whatever you want to call it. So people are like waiting around now. But after this, I don't know if people are going to be waiting around for that Jay-Z album.
Renaissance does it for Beyonce?
I don't think so.
I was gonna lean to say no either, but I don't know how many parts of Renaissance she has up the sleeve, and I don't know if she planned that to be some sort of multi-parted exit thing. I don't see that for Beyonce yet.
Me neither. And again, we're not Beehive here, so really don't know. But I think Act 3 would end the Renaissance era. But again, who knows? But
because we've been in this era for almost 4 years.
Almost 4 years, right? So I think this last one puts the bow on the Renaissance era, but I think she does something else after that. No, I don't see Beyonce exiting after this. I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, even if it's just one more, you might get something just pure Beyonce outside of Renaissance Beyonce. You know,
man. But yeah, hell of a run. You know, Renaissance, Cowboy Carter, and then whatever comes next.
We've had a hell of a run from these music greats these last 10 to 15 to 20 years.
Yeah. Sorry I hit the mic, but yeah, I said it earlier, bro. Like we've been blessed, extremely grateful for this shit that like has happened because. I know music has been around forever, specifically, you know, R&B, hip hop, but I truly think, and everybody's biased, right? I understand that. But I truly think from our time, our era, since we've been listening to music the last 20 years, I think it's been the best music that's ever been created. I'll stand on that.
Okay.
And niggas gonna give me hell. You know
yeah. You gonna get hell for that.
Curtis Blow, I know y'all gonna come for me. Run DMC, y'all gonna come for me. A lot of we like the party. I understand.
You mean rap?
Yeah, rap.
Okay.
Yeah, I said rap and R&B.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah. I think the rap and R&B in the last 20 years has been the best that it's ever been.
You said R&B too. You coming for a lot of niggas.
Okay, maybe not R&B. I'll just stick with rap. I'll just stick with rap.
I'm willing to stand with you with that because you guys don't have enough Rakims and Nas's and Pacs and Bigs to cover what we got going on today. I'm sorry. The way I look at the way we think about like NBA. Niggas might not be looked at as better than Mike, but the game has progressed so much. The niggas are doing so many moves that we learned from Mike and then start doing our own and then learn from Kobe and start doing our own and then learn from Bron. Yeah. We've passed it. We're doing better than
Lolly Dotty.
Yeah. We like the party. Jump on the brother. We got double entendres and shit now.
Yeah,
triple.
Facts. I heard a Run DMC record the other day, me and my lady in the car, and like we had this same joke right now. I was just like I get it for the time, but like I was like, bro, we had to move on from that shit. Like there's no way we could still be rapping.
I'm the king of rock. They call me higher. Sucker MCs, man, call me sire.
I was like, bro, there's no way.
Yeah, boy. That nigga was on crack.
There's no way that could be it right now, man.
Yeah, nah.
At all.
No version of rap. Like, from them eras.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not at all.
You got that. We the best.
Yeah.
But let's move on from there. We do have Kanye West and or Ye. The Bully San Antonio show did happen over this weekend. We talked a bit of it during pre-production, but we saved an actual spot in the pod to talk it. Man, like I said, he was on stage for about 2.5 hours. Let's see. He did, I'm going to count the songs from the set list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or that's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. He did 34 songs.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm just going to go down the list one more time. King, Father Stretch, Can't Tell Me Nothing, and this is in order. Niggas in Paris, Mercy, Praise God, Black Skinhead, On Sight, Blood on the Leaves, Carnival, Power, Bound, Fade, Say You Will with Andre Troutman. He did Heartless. My girl made me go get a fucking drink for her during Heartless. I was pissed. All the Love, Highs and Lows, Beauty and the Beast, Father, Everybody. He did Famous, Jesus Walks, All Falls Down, Through the Wire, Gold Digger, Touch the Sky. I like that at the end. He started going almost like in chronological order of his life. Like towards the end, he went, like I said, Jesus Walks, All Falls Down, Through the Wire, and then You Knock Off, Drop Out. And then he went Gold Digger, Touch the Sky, and American Boy, knocked off late Registration Era. Then he did Good Life, Homecoming, knocked that off, and then did All of the Lights. And I guess to pair that, he did Flashing Lights after it, but those were two different ones. But to end, he went Stronger, Ghost Town, Runaway.
Yeah, he was in his bag. Even doing American Boy, when you said that earlier, I was like, bro, he deep in his bag.
That was wild when he pulled out the bag.
Yeah. That's a record you forget about.
Yeah, he was popping his shit. So in a lot of the songs that came from like samples that he did for other people, like he's playing that. Like so when Stronger came on, it started as PYT, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And then he basically slowed the beat all the way down, chopped it himself right there into the beginning of it, let the beat roll. Let's see, some of my favorites from this. Can't Tell Me Nothing's gonna be an easy favorite at a Kanye concert. Father Stretch My Hands was an easy favorite. Say You Will. Andre Troutman is doing fucking crazy things with that voice box. And it Don't Say You Will from 808s. Disgusting. Fucking loved it. All Falls Down was one of those ones. It just felt different in the building. Not necessarily hearing it. That's not what I meant. But all of the songs felt very Yeezy. But when All Falls Down came on, it's like the entire of like building shifted to Kanye. To old school rooted Kanye. Even the screams in the crowd was different. Loved that one. Loved All of the Lights. He had fucking laser beams going all over the fucking place. Fireworks.
All that, yeah.
Runaway for the end was absolutely beautiful. I'm sure people at this point have seen online how he exits, and he exited in that exact same fashion. My favorite had to be, though, Ghost Town. At the end, you're hearing that entire crowd like just geek out on some hipster shit, like the "and nothing hurts anymore, I feel kind of free." Everyone in the building is going fucking insane. Like,
it's fire.
I put my hand on the stove. I got a video of me going nuts to that. But it was great. You could ask for other songs. There were songs that he didn't do that I was like, man, like I wish we would have got that out of Kanye. Like if I would have got Moon, my soul would have left the building. But at the same time, when you do 2.5 hours, you do 30 plus songs, you can't complain because like what the fuck could you complain about?
Did he do anything from Donda? that you remember?
And I Praise God, which was the even if you're not ready for the day.
Yeah. Always be tomorrow, something like that.
It cannot always be night.
But he toured Donda, right? So that's probably why you maybe don't get.
He did not tour Donda.
He didn't? Oh, I thought he toured Donda.
No, because that was at the point where he did so many live shows of it that it probably seemed like that's when he had Mercedes-Benz rented out. He was sleeping in that motherfucker. But no, he hasn't toured since Pablo.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking the shows. That's what threw me off here.
Yeah, and of course he was having live shows, like hundreds of thousands were coming out to see him preview the fucking album. So yeah, there were points where I felt like it wasn't a tour as well. But no, looking through it, Praise God was the only one that he did from Donda, which was a bit upsetting to my lady. My lady fucking loves Donda. Like, that's probably her favorite Ye album. She wanted to hear the Weekend track, which I thought that he probably would have played.
Hurricane.
That
shit's amazing.
Yeah. I thought we would have got Hurricane, and I thought we would have got Moon, especially with his connect still being strong with Don Toliver.
I think in a different world, I think you get both of those records.
What do you mean in a different world?
If he's not dealing with what he's dealing with.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
And they probably come out. Because even when you said Kids See Ghosts, like, I'm like, bro, Cudi not being there. Like, imagine Cudi being there.
Did he play any Kids See Ghosts records?
Didn't you just say he did something from Kids See Ghosts?
Oh, yeah, Ghost Town. I'm tripping. Ghost Town.
Right. Yeah. So I'm like, imagine.
Oh, wait, no, Ghost Town was Ye.
You right. I'm just thinking Ghosts.
But
Kids See Ghosts. Right.
I don't think he did anything from Kids See Ghosts, which makes sense. Yeah. But I mean, he did hella Watch the Throne records.
I mean, but those are his best records.
Playing Jay's verses all the way through.
Oh, okay.
Like when you think of what's the name of the song? Ball So Hard? Is it? It's not Ball So Hard.
Niggas in Paris.
Niggas in Paris. Yeah, I'm tripping. When he played Niggas in Paris, of course you can't play that song without it starting with Jay's verse.
Right.
Niggas is singing that bitch word for word. He's singing it.
Yeah, you gotta let that one ride though. But that makes sense. Okay. My bad.
Yeah, not even tripping. But on all the songs that he didn't play,
all right.
I'm just grateful for the ones that we got. My next question is along the lines of what we've talked about with pretty much every other artist, Cari.
Okay.
It's hard to believe Bully's not Kanye's last project, right?
No, it's not. But go ahead, ask your question though.
Kanye might be the only one I believe never stops this shit.
Okay, yeah. If that's your question, I was gonna say like I don't think he ever stops.
Okay, my question was if you thought Kanye stops this shit, and if you would have asked me right after Donda, I'd say yes. He's reaching Billy status.
Yeah.
Like, and if you ask me, they don't report it anymore. But I'm under the impression like Kanye is still at some capacity a billionaire. But I think had he still had all the money he wanted, all the riches, masters, maybe fame, still a Def Jam recording contract, that you could look and be like, yeah, Kanye probably will make beats for niggas forever, but probably won't do this rap shit forever. I think as long as Kanye has to prove himself back into this shit, he'll still be making music, even if he's 90.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And I think the last, 2, 3, 4 years probably messed up his last 10-year plan that he had for himself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, in that case, in that scenario, no, yeah, all the people that we talked about, all the legends that we talk about, Kanye's still going to be doing this for a very long time, which I think we've even addressed on the pod more recently as well.
Probably did.
With Bully, with Vultures. I know for myself, I've said it, like I love him. I listen to the music, of course, every time it drops, but sometimes the music just don't sit with me. It doesn't just hit the same, as projects or albums
with most of us.
So that's kind of why it's like, yeah, it's just, he gonna put out music. But when it does connect, like Bully, like Donda, when it fucking does connect,
boy, does it really connect.
Bro, does it like
when it connects?
Does it hurt? It hurts.
I know what you mean. When it connect, when his shit can be off, like when you think of like a Vultures 2,
yeah.
When it can be, or a Donda 2, when it can be off, it can be really off.
Yeah, for sure.
But when Kanye's on, I mean, the P, he crossed the T, he dotted the I. Like he's really on when he's on. And Bully was one of those.
Bully's on, bro. Bully's great. I really like Bully.
But both Bully and Donda, like, he was in very bad places that I feel like he knew he had to put out something that the people were going to find undeniable.
Yeah. Back against the wall.
Nigga, yeah, this one was worse, but
this is the worst it's ever been.
The situation that he's been in, yes, but Donda wasn't pretty either.
Yeah, but to me, he was just free around Don. I know he was dealing with a lot personally, but like I think like creatively he was free. He was experimenting a lot, but like I think at that point, bro, like
he was still in the game.
Yeah, but I think he even kind of like, and I say free to just say like he was able to just do things that kind of felt natural. I feel like he wasn't trying a lot. I just watched a video. It was, I think what's his producer name? Is it Benny Boom? Benny, it's Benny something.
Who's producer?
It's like a producer in the game. I think he's a producer. I'm not. Benny Boom's the director. It's Benny something. I can't remember. But anyways, he talked about these sessions, these Donda sessions, how he was a part of it, and how Kanye was basically working up to the last minute. Like the show will be at 8 o'clock. Nigga, Kanye's doing vocals in the car on the way to the fucking show. You know what I mean? Or they're doing vocals like 3 a.m. the night before. So like, that's why I say free. Like he was back in it, like in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like he was in first years where he's grinding late night. You know, making 10 beats. What was it? Two beats?
Making 5 beats a day for 3 summers.
Come on now, you know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like Donda, that's what it was for Ye. Fast forward, you know, there's a lot of distractions, a lot of shit going on. Bully is just truly back against the wall. I gotta make the best music right now, whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? But other projects like Vultures, maybe you get a little too big headed. You got number one song in the world. You think like that's gonna be enough, and it's just like, you know. But it's Kanye, bro. But to the question, I know I'm kind of rambling. To the question that we've already answered, nah, he's not done for a very long time.
Yeah,
he's gonna be 60 still making records.
Bro, just let him back in so he doesn't have to do that shit. Please just let him back in so he does not have to do that.
60 making records, man.
Because the only thing that it would take, and I've said this on social media before, is, I mean, if they were to greenlight him back into the game, all he would have to do is go on like another one of those executive producer runs, or even if he opened up his feature like acceptances, because if Kanye opened up the floodgate for accepting features, that's all it takes with a lot of these rappers to put you back into the game, especially like a big one. Like think about a Drake, if he were to just open the floor for all of his features right now, and he was back on some 2018, I take them all. Yeah. I take them all right now, nigga. You got the bread, I take all of that shit. Same thing with like a Cole. That's what really, not saying Cole wasn't huge or that.
I know what you're getting at.
But when he opened up the floor for them features, it did something different for him, like even in the hood. Like it did something different for him.
Which I talk about all the time. That's why like the apology when it first happened was so disruptive for me. Because my whole life, you know, we grew up together. My whole life, I was trying to tell niggas how great of a rapper J. Cole was. And you got the albums. You got Born Sinner. You got 2014, right? So, like, niggas knew he could rap. He had all the mixtapes. Niggas knew that he could rap. But this era when he put out that tweet and was like, send me beats, everything getting killed, and he went on this feature run all the way up until the apology, I felt like niggas finally respected Cole for the rapper that I knew that he always was.
Yeah, because I can remember even up until like right before that point, niggas in the rap game going like, we don't listen to no fucking J. Cole, nigga. Like, they a nerd ass nigga. Like, we're not listening to J. Cole.
He was the no feature rapper. You know what I'm saying? He had like the cult was there, the respect was there, but truly like
till they heard him on that Moneybag Yo.
Yeah. I'm saying like from the acceptance of the entire world, it was like everybody wants this nigga on his song because he gonna kill it.
Yeah.
The Lil Durk, All My Life. You know what I'm saying? Like
that was a huge one. That was a huge one.
Like that moment, and then up into first person shooter. I'm like, bro, everybody is finally seeing what I've been trying to say for the last 15 years.
Oh no. Now thinking about it like that, yeah, you had to see the apology as a really counterproductive moment.
Oh my God, bro. Like,
yeah, like fuck what the internet thinks about it. But like, yeah, as a fan, like this was counterproductive towards everything you just did.
Everything that you've been working for. Like, Cole is Cole, but he's truly always been this underdog, bro. Even comparing to Kendrick Lamar, like it was always Kendrick Cole, Drake, Kendrick Cole, Kendrick Drake Cole. It was always that. I'm like, bro, nah. He finally climbing that ladder. He finally getting above niggas. First person shooter got his #1.
They're calling him the Cari.
Bro, like,
I'm listening.
Niggas are finally saying what I've been saying my whole life.
I'm over there listening to fucking DJ FN and what's his name? Drink Champs. Nori.
Yeah.
I'm listening to fucking $1 Million Worth of Game. I'm listening to Joe. I'm listening to Roy. Bro, during like 2021, 22, 23.
Yes, bro.
Niggas is like, oh, this is the greatest pen in the game right now. We are listening to the greatest living rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah. It had to be very counterproductive.
Yeah, it was a rough, what was that, like summer is a rough like 6 months to a year for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And we don't have to dive back into that. The last thing I'm just gonna say is fuck all the diss records and shit. You know, he could have just said nothing.
Yeah, no.
Like he didn't even have to. Of course, they were calling on you. They were saying your name and search.
Yeah, the pressure got to him. He talked about that.
It did.
In his most recent interviews. He because he said that My Delete Later was coming right then and there. Then he said the follow was coming like 2 months after that. That was the original plan. So he felt like niggas wasn't gonna take the fall off for what it was supposed to be because he didn't address what was going on. So he felt the pressure, and we could say it backfired for him. You know, obviously he's saying like he glad it happened that way. Obviously, you know, we can't speak to how he feels, but yeah, man, it'll always be a moment. We understand that, but yeah, we don't have to. We have to go back.
Yeah, no, I don't wanna. Yeah, I don't. Honestly, the further
I'll move it on.
The further we get away from that entire, not just J. Cole's, but that entire situation from 2024 or whatever year that was.
3, yeah.
3, was it 3? I think it was 4. Really? Was it? What the fuck year was that? I don't care what year it was.
Nah, it was 4. You're right. Because Father Dog was 23.
Okay, you're right. But yeah, the further we get away, and I'm glad that we can't even remember what fucking year. The further we get away from it, I get more glad because we've actually gotten to a point where there are remnants that still exist, but like I think niggas have stopped talking about it.
It's because we got albums from all 3.
Okay, yeah,
you know
you're right.
I mean?
You're right.
Like, we're moving on. But yeah, it's still there. It's always going to be there. But yeah, we're definitely moving on. I know what you're saying. It's not as prominent or dominant. The conversation isn't as dominant as it was even a year ago.
I've gotten to the point where I don't see the conversation every day. I might see it every 2 days. You definitely gonna see it on that second day.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, you might be able to go a day without seeing it if you try hard enough.
Yeah.
But let's exit. Let's move on to the next one. And I'm glad we're here because you said we've gotten albums from all 3 of them. The BET Awards was last Sunday, Cari, and I took the time to watch it. Did you take the time to watch?
Absolutely.
I enjoyed this year. The only reason why I was connecting that to the last one was because Kendrick took home Best Rapper. What are you laughing about, Cari? What the fuck are you laughing about?
Same reason why everybody else is upset last Sunday.
But yeah, let's talk. Let's talk the awards show. Did you see any red carpet activity?
Nah, because what was
Bow Wow Tiny Desk?
Yeah, I didn't even watch that before. I was doing something before, but no, I didn't. We was at the baby shower. And then I was doing something.
There was a fucking World Cup game on until it started.
Yeah. So no, I didn't watch it until right up until it started.
Yeah. I actually had to go back and even replay the Tiny Desk by Bow Wow because I didn't catch it right on time.
Yeah.
But I started the BET Awards. I watched the entire thing. There were parts that I even rewatched. I would like to say, for starters, I think Drewski did a hell of a job. I think it may not have been maybe as classy as others before that you may be expecting, but I think every laugh that you wanted, you got out of having Drewski there. I think having an audience that may not always be tuned into the BET Awards, I think you did a good job picking Drewski to get young folks that may not be watching BET anymore to watch it that night.
Yeah.
I think the performances were pretty good. Like I enjoyed pretty much all the performances that I saw. I think that Lauryn Hill tribute was fucking god awful. No, I'm just kidding. Then now Lizzo, I don't know why Lizzo was doing Lauryn Hill songs.
I said that too when she came out.
I don't know why Doja was doing Lauryn Hill songs. I love Doja Cat though.
Yeah.
No Name, Tierra. Like yeah. I see why y'all were up on stage doing the fucking Lauryn Hills. SZA, Doechii. I get those. I truly get those. I ain't need Lizzo up there.
You want me to be real? Because I said this when I was watching as well. And
yeah, go ahead.
Same people that you mentioned, like, understand it, you know, to a certain extent. But I was like, where are the legends? I was like, where's Missy Elliott? Queen Latifah came out, Common came out. That was cool. But
I said the same thing.
I wanted to see more of, like, older acts compared to the newer acts. But, like, I understood Doja, Tierra Whack. But, yeah, I was like, Wyclef not even here. I know he had the voiceover on the tribute, and maybe he couldn't make it. Right? I don't know the circumstances, but yeah, bro. Like I wanted to see women rappers from the past come out and honor Lauryn Hill, and maybe they couldn't. I don't know the circumstances, but that's the only part I didn't like. She kind of like did what the fuck she wanted to do though. She added like extra performances and things in there, which is cool. You know, I'm not upset about that, but. Her tribute was cool, bro. I love to hear her music. It wasn't over the top, you know, extraordinary, but she was honored. I think she was honored in a great way, and I thought the performances, although I didn't like who performed them, her records are just so dope. Like it was a cool tribute. I enjoyed it.
I said this to my family because while watching, I started to think back to a lot of the other legacy awards given, and I was telling my mom, like, if we were to honor Gladys Knight in 2010 or 12, nigga, Brandy gonna come out, Maya gonna come out, Monica gonna come out, Tamia gonna come out. Yeah. Like, it's going to be a fucking shit show full of the highest level female R&B acts, not only in the game today, but in the game.
Ever.
In the game.
Ever. You hear me?
So when you have arguably the greatest female rapper of all time standing on the stage or standing before you being honored, and you back me out Doja Cat and Lizzo to do... Go ahead. Who else?
I was going to say, and Tierra Whack and Doechii, who are great right now, but are still climbing a ladder where they're not even, you know, necessarily maybe the best of their time.
I agree right there. Know? The only reason why I was okay with Tierra or No Name and the influence, the Doechii like, being there was
direct,
that.
Yeah, they're direct child of Lauryn Hill.
They are direct. You can see this, even SZA.
Yeah, I understand.
In some respects, you can see the spitting image of Lauryn Hill breathing through them.
For sure.
So
I said that when I was watching too.
When I saw them, I was like, you know what? These are kids on stage, pretty much. I'm not mad at these earthy, fucking incense burning weed smokers on the stage right now. I'm cool with it because this is little itty bitty Lawrence.
Yep.
I was mad at pretty much everything else besides Queen Latifah and Common though. Like Common, I get we got an old school rap legend. Yeah. We got Queen Latifah, like you said, bro. You could have brought out like rap greats. You could have brought me out like Light. You could have brought me out anybody from the 90s.
I was just going to say, go get Light from upstairs. She dirt.
No, real talk. Coming out next.
Like, you know what I mean? Queen was cool. But yeah, man, just so many other like rappers, women rappers. Shit, bring out even the groups. Bring out TLC. Like, I don't know. I just felt like there were so many like
missteps.
Yeah, bro. Like that could have made that performance better. I don't know.
There are voices that could have made this better that don't have to be young. Go get India. Go get Jill Scott.
Yeah, like
go get other neo soul voices to get this out. I understand her and Wyclef used to fuck and that her kids are going to be in the building. So that's why I was like, all right, anytime Wyclef's not there when she's being honored, I either understand he can't be in the building or somebody doesn't want the other one in the building. And they're usually later, like in these times, they've gotten cooler. Like they've been seen on stage all the time. But you know, in the early 2000s, early 2010s, they wasn't fucking cool, man.
Yep.
And I was starting to think Zion is gonna be there tonight. YG Marley's gonna be in there tonight. They probably like not asking why Clef to be in the building tonight. Like, I used to fuck your mother before, like, and probably while some of you little niggas was alive, which is why nobody likes me.
Yeah.
Proswell, I almost said R.I.P. Free that nigga Pros.
I was gonna say, here.
Free Pros. He was just trying to get
wasn't there.
Chill. He was just trying to get that Obama money together.
Yeah.
Threw him in jail and shit.
Yeah.
But I think that was good. You want to talk awards?
Yeah, I'll just say I thought Drewski did a great job as well. It was funny. He brought in his, IG acts, intro from the church scene.
Mm-hmm.
That was, obviously a big moment for him. Introduced his could have been big moment for him. The jokes were funny. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I have no problem with what Drewski did, his performance, his hosting, him interacting with the crowd, bringing other comedians on the stage. Yeah, it may not have been, like you mentioned, the most classiest act compared to other hosts in the past, but it's a new era.
It's a new era.
And I think BET knew that, and I think that's one of the reasons why Drewski was chosen to introduce something new, to get new, viewers, new people to tune into the channel. So no problems with Drewski, bro. I think he did a hell of a job, and I think they probably would want him to come back. Maybe not back to back, but I think Drewski definitely hosts BET once again in the near future.
Absolutely. I'd say he does it quite a few times. The way Kevin Hart hosted over and over. Yeah, I see him doing it.
Yep.
But do you want to get into some of these awards, some of these winners?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's start off with, I don't want the Fashion Vanguard Award. Guys, like, what are we doing? But once we get past that, we have, let's see, Pulse Award. That went to either 85 South, Keke Palmer, Charlamagne the God, Don Lemon. It is what it is. Joe and Jada on the Radar, R&B Money, or Drewski. And of course, Drewski took home the award.
Of course.
Best Female R&B Pop Artist. That went to Kehlani. Ari Lennox, Coco Jones, Ella Mai, Jill Scott, Mariah, Olivia Dean, SZA, Tim's.
Yeah, Ariel was like, yeah, let's go ahead and fold these clothes and get out of here.
Yeah. Let's fold this shit up.
Like, we knew that one was going to Kehlani.
Best Male R&B Pop Artist goes to Leon Thomas. This was in a pack full of Brent Faiyaz, Bruno, Bryson, Tiller, Chris Brown, Duran Bernard, Giveon, October London, Usher. I still think Leon Thomas was the winner here.
Yeah, definitely. I honestly didn't think he was going to win, though, but then I remembered that he had Folks, like the little EP that came out, I think last year.
One with the 3 faces on it?
Yeah, and then obviously they're still giving him all the love and praise for Mud Deluxe. So once I remember that, I was like, yeah, it's an easy choice for Leon to win that. So wasn't upset at all with that one.
Yeah, no, not mad at all. Best Group, Clips. I think this was pretty easy. You had 41, De La Soul, Flo, Max B, French Montana, Metro Boomin, DJ Spins, Nas, DJ Premier, Terrence Martin, Kenyon Dixon, and Wizkid Nasaki.
Yeah, that's an easy win.
Easy win right there. Best Collab, Whips and Chains. That beat Go Girl, Summer Walker, Doja. It beat Every Time, Remix, Jeezy and Cardi B, Good Flirts. It beat Is It a Crime, Mariah Scientist, Kelly Uchis. It beat It Depends with Chris Brown, Usher, and Bryson Tiller. Like, you bad as hell. I thought that would have won.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I thought even Go Girl.
I thought so too.
What is it?
I'm in my go yard, you go girl.
Who I thought that shit was gonna win.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yep, Summer Walker.
Yeah.
And we getting fucked tonight. I knew that wasn't winning. Sorry.
High record though.
This is the most controversial award of the evening. Best Male Hip Hop Artist. A$AP Rocky, Baby King, Big X The Plug, The Baby, Don Toliver, Drake, J. Cole. All of these artists who have released an album in the last 12 months. Along with T.I. T.I. was also nominated.
Yep.
But your winner was Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick hasn't released an album since October of 2024.
Yep.
We sit here almost 2 years later, and this award show, who is supposed to be awarding the best male hip hop artist of the last 12 months.
Yep.
Handed down this award to Kendrick Lamar, who hasn't released in almost 24 months.
Yeah. So like you mentioned, definitely was the stirred the pot. Had a lot of controversy behind it, and I was probably the number one supporter in that controversy because I'm like, bro, let's be for real here. So many more people on that list that should have won this award. You mentioned Don Toliver. The album's going crazy this year, I know, but his last 12 months have been incredible.
Drake.
We got Drake. We got J. Cole. What are the other names? Baby King.
A$AP Rocky.
A$AP Rocky could have won that.
Big X. Everybody. The baby who's back on the charts in the first time in fucking 5 years.
Right.
Anybody on this would have been a better option than Kendrick Lamar. Cari, I swear to God, you would have got less of an argument out of me if you would have chose the baby.
And that's saying something.
It's saying something because you know he's not the biggest artist of this year or the best.
Right.
But he's better than the guy that wasn't active at all in the last 12 months.
Yep. And he already got his wins, bro. Last year. I'm sure he got them last year.
Yeah, he won them all last year, too.
You know what I mean? He won all the Grammys, everything. So, like, yeah, that was the one I was upset with that one. I smacked my teeth when that one was announced. I ain't gonna lie.
And we gotta get past the thought that this is just negligence. I get that this is also a Black-owned award show as well, but that's not negligence. It's not negligence that everybody from what we saw, Cari, every other category from that point on received the correct winner.
Yeah, for sure. This was the only one I think that truly.
That's not just people that didn't know the music.
Yeah, nah. That was just lazy to me. But
I think it was on purpose.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what they was trying to do.
Yeah, that was purposeful.
Yeah.
And the nigga wasn't even there. Why are you pleasing this nigga?
Like, bro.
He didn't even show up.
And y'all knew he wasn't because he won last year.
I think he was there last year.
Yeah.
But best female hip hop artist. Coi Leray, Doechii, Doja Cat, Glorilla, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, Mona Leo, YK Niece, and this went to Cardi B that I can't argue with because she dropped an album last September.
Yeah, no issues with this one as well. Her performance was dope too.
Yeah, and I was gonna say the album that she released was huge. It's huge.
Yeah, bro. I Am the Drama.
Huge success.
Yeah, may not have for me speaking. I remember when it first came out, like I was like, yeah, I like it. You know, didn't really have like a lot of praise, but I was like, it's good. I like it. As time has went on, she toured and everything. I started to play some of those songs back. Nigga, that album is really good. So any love, any awards that she still gets from that, I truly understand. I think she checked all the boxes on that album.
Yeah, I'm not mad at all.
Yeah, it's a really good project. It's not Invasion of Privacy, but
it's not that.
But it's a really good project.
Invasion of Privacy, also just everything that happened in that magical rap year of 2018. It's just something that needs to be, niggas need to dig up like dirt, throw all of 2018's rap in a time capsule and shovel that shit away because that, just like you said, Invasion of Privacy, incredible. It would never happen ever again in life, even if she tried. That's like Roddy Ricch's shit. But she's a better artist than Roddy Ricch.
No, yeah, I'm just that cry was just like just knowing we're never gonna get this type of music again from these people. Yeah,
I know what I just said, Pod, and statistically, I mean it.
I don't think you can argue.
Yeah, I was like, if you're gonna check my numbers, if you're gonna check consistency, I mean that shit, nigga. Yeah. Let's go video of the year. 100 LMA, Anxiety, Doechii, Burning Blue, Mariah, Chanel by Tyler. Why are we? Never mind. Escape Room, Tiana, Let 'Em Know, T.I. Ooh, Luther, Kendrick Lamar, and SZA after 24 months. But the winner was Folded by Kehlani.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember.
Luther is still nominated, Cari? Why? Why?
That shit probably still played on the radio.
I'm done with that shit. Video Director of the Year. This is the year that they were letting Tiana Taylor have her big one.
Yeah.
So they gave her, of course, she did some directing on her own music, but of course, on One Battle After Another, she's Video Director of the Year. And they called her Tiana Spike T. Taylor.
Okay. Is that what she goes by when she's directing?
Nope. I don't know what this is.
I've never seen that, bro.
I don't know. Even in the other categories, she's not nominated as that. Just right here. Spike T.
I wonder if she has like a different name she goes by when she's directing. I don't know.
Spike. All right.
Right. That's what I'm like.
I get the Spike Lee connect, but like, all right.
Nah.
Best new artist. You have Belly Gang Kush. You have Destin Conrad. J Don, KWN, I don't know how to say that. Miles
K1.
K1, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Miles Minnick and Mona Leo. I'm sorry, there's more. Trap Dicky, Ray, and Olivia Dean. Olivia Dean took that home.
Easy.
Album of the year, Am I the Drama? Cardi, Don't Tap the Glass, Tyler, Everything's a Lot, Wale, Heart Sold Separately, Mariah, Let God Sort 'Em Out, Clips, Mutt, Leon, or this is the deluxe heel edition, of course. Fall Off J. Cole, Romantic, Bruno Mars. Clips takes that. And I'm glad they took it here just because there were a lot of other high-level awards that they didn't take it in. Some others took it over them that we felt like they were worthy as well. But I'm glad that they don't leave this award season without taking home awards for that worthy shit. Yep. We don't have to go into the gospel awards, but Best Actress went to Tiana. Of course, she won a goddamn Golden Globe this year. Best Actor went to Michael B. Jordan. Of course, he won an Oscar. Best Movie went, of course, to Sinners. It won all the Oscars. Sportswoman of the Year goes to Asia. Okay. Sportsman of the Year goes to Brunson.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that pretty much does it. Viewer's choice. I don't think they had that in yet, but yeah, like it was a hell of an award show. I enjoyed it. We're back into the era of us enjoying BET Awards. Mm-hmm. Drewski did a play on the Cypher, which made me kind of mad. I didn't see the actual Cypher, but then I'm realizing this is not the BET Hip Hop Awards. We got that to look forward to October.
Yep. And the only thing that I would add, we mentioned Lauryn Hill's tribute. I do think the tribute for Tiana, having Janet Jackson come out to announce that, I felt like that was dope. Her speech was cool and everything. So I like the way that she was honored. I have no issues with that. That was a great moment for her.
Even with Cube being able to announce Lauryn Hill, that was such a Black Power moment. And we didn't talk about Cari. After all of those performances, whether you liked them or not, Lauryn got on stage. And you don't usually see the recipient of the award get on and put on a show.
That's why I said she was doing her own shit.
Lauryn, yeah. Okay, I didn't know that's what you meant by doing her own shit. Lauryn put on a goddamn show.
Yeah.
Like a show-stopping type of show.
Yeah. I forget the song, but she was like, y'all didn't perform this one, so I'm going to get up on stage and perform it.
She's singing these records better than some of them sound in the songs.
Yeah, man. That was fire.
30 years later, and I know, or 29, because...
96.
98.
98.
Yeah, 98.
I'm tripping.
So, yeah, or 27 years old, that album is right now. But just amazing, man.
Yeah.
I don't have too much more on the entire BT Awards.
Yep.
But I enjoyed 99% of that.
Yeah.
Only 1% was watching Doja and Lizzo do Lauryn Hill records. But let's go on. Where are we at with it? Oh shit. Cari, Gucci Mane, Pooh Shiesty, Big Daddy, and his daddy. All right, my fault.
All right. I need 6 30s, man.
Yeah, Cari.
Come on,
what the fuck is going on?
I need 6 of them. Certifieds, man. What you mean, what's going on? You know what's going on. Need 6 of them. They count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cari, a videotape leaked over this past week. Not weekend, but the past week.
Yeah.
That details the robbery that was alleged for quite some time between Big 30, Pooh Shiesty, and Gucci Mane, where he basically holds him up and forces him to release him from his 1017 Records contract. We all thought that it was just alleged. Maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. There were some grainy photos of some guys and some Shiesties. You didn't know whether or not it was Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty, I mean, we knew. But when this video released over the weekend, Corey, I have to say, in my 8 years almost of doing this podcast, that is hands down the most mind-blowing thing I've ever fucking seen, Corey.
I've never seen anything like this, bro.
I've never seen someone commit like a level 3 felony.
And recorded it.
Nigga, and meant to.
I was going to say on purpose.
And meant to record it.
Yeah, bro. Never seen anything like this, I'm going to be honest.
My question is, besides clout and hood credibility, what the fuck would you ever record some shit like that for, Corey?
No reason. I think if there was one, though, because they knew, and I don't know if they even made Gucci sign something at this point. Obviously, the video doesn't show us all of that.
That doesn't validate it either. True. I get that. The hood niggas might think that.
But I think they were thinking, like, this is the evidence to show, like, no matter what happens next from here, we got you on video showing that I'm
out of the deal because
I think that's truly what these dumbass niggas were thinking.
That's the same mindset Mac and Dick McDonald had when they shook hands for all their fucking royalties of McDonald's. And you see how much money them niggas got? You poor motherfuckers.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my God. Cari, just give me your thoughts when you saw this video released with real-time footage of Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah, there's been a lot of conversations about artificial intelligence going around the last year and a half.
There has been.
And I truly had to stop and think to myself, like, bro, could this be AI, right? Because when the video first starts, yes, you kind of see Gucci, but I think Gucci's face is blurred, if I'm not mistaken.
At this point, you can tell that the feds have had their hands on it because Gucci's face is redacted.
Okay,
yeah.
So he's blurred, he's redacted, right? But as the video continues and you start to see who's ever recorded and move the camera to the right of Gucci, which would be Gucci's left.
Yeah, man, ain't never had no bully shit going on.
You see this nigga Pooh Shiesty and a Shiesty pull down.
Big brother.
You see his whole face.
Yes, sir.
So at that point, I'm taken aback. Once again, I already said this is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. But truly at that point, once I saw Pooh Shiesty to the left of Gucci, I could hear Gucci's voice, right? I know his voice. But once I saw Pooh Shiesty, and once I heard him say the things that he said, and his face wasn't redacted, they showed his face, I was like, bro, this can't be real.
Yeah, like Kanye and Jay-Z, this can't be life.
This can't be life.
This can't be life, nigga.
I still almost don't want to believe it. Although it's been a week now, I've seen it numerous times. I'm still in shock that we have this footage on our phones readily available.
I used to say dumb niggas don't need phones. Cause niggas don't need phones. Street niggas don't need phones. Street niggas need to go back to flips and two-way pagers, nigga.
Pay phones, bro. Yeah.
I couldn't fathom doing a robbery on camera on purpose, Cari. Do you hear that? That sentence doesn't even sound like it makes any sense. Because any nigga with any smarts knows there's nothing about that makes sense. Doing a robbery on camera on purpose. That's some old dog shit. Give me the tape, nigga. Who do you think he was? Old dog? Is he the one that said watching hits I didn't like old dog watching hits I did? You're old dog at this point.
That makes sense. He wanted to be old dog.
It makes clear sense.
That was a bar.
He's done nothing but bad since he got out of jail. Like I remember the first headline that came out in jail was that he was back in jail in Dallas.
Yep.
The second headline that came out was him saying the only niggas that got more murders than him was Lil Boosie.
Yep.
Third headline, right back to fucking prison, Cari.
Yeah.
Like that's not the timeline of a nigga that wants to show remorse for his actions.
Yeah, I think there was another one that we forgot as well. I think there was like a video or something. He had like guns with him, like sitting on a dresser or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm confused.
No, something. It was when he first got. That had to have been like the first day or something. He was gangbang. Like he was throwing up gang signs and shit immediately.
It was within like 2 weeks, bro. But yeah, my bad. To cut you off. Go ahead.
I have nothing for this fucker. Cari, we don't need to go to trial. He needs to go ahead and sign his shit that gives him the right to a quick and speedy trial.
Oh yeah, whatever plea that they offer,
He needs to plead guilty.
Yeah, he got to take it.
Yeah, like he has to plead guilty. There's no going to trial, no none of that shit.
Yeah.
Whatever they plea for, I mean, if you feel like it ain't right, you can go back and forth for a different plea if you want, but you're taking some sort of plea before this goes to trial.
Yeah, and he's a numerous repeat offender, bro. Like, Pooh Shiesty's finna do some hard time.
Yeah, he gonna do like 30, 40, some shit like
do
this.
some hard time. So yeah, the video that we already have is one thing, but they also have all of the text. They have the initial text of him asking for the niggas to roll with him. I need 630s to roll with me, whether it was the day before, a couple of days before. The feds have that complete text thread, which is another thing that these niggas are using. It looks like they're using WhatsApp or some texting app.
Was it WhatsApp? Can I see?
His name is Michael Myers, bro. Like, everything about this is just crazy. Like, look at the names.
Yeah, it's either WhatsApp or Telegram. But you niggas be thinking that you're getting off using Telegram, bro. It's not untraceable, motherfucker.
Right. It may be encrypted, but it's not untraceable.
Yeah, like nigga, you thought encrypted meant the feds can't see it, nigga.
See, street niggas don't read you down.
Y'all niggas are fucking idiots. Just if you're a street nigga and didn't know any of this, but you're listening, the feds can get a warrant for any goddamn piece of information they want. Yeah. I don't care how private you think that is. These niggas get warrants to go in your house and raid your privacy. Yeah. You think they couldn't get your personal shit that's owned by a phone carrier or Telegram
or WhatsApp? Your Facebook is the feds.
On Jesus, I remember when Telegram, it was sometime last year or late 24, they announced that we are now letting, because they didn't used to let the feds in, like that we are now being like, I don't know if it was FCC or whatever they call it. They're like, we're now being watched by the this, that, and the third. Yeah, I deleted my shit. Like I deleted my shit immediately. I don't even think I was doing anything on there, but I might have talked to a plug or two back in the day on Telegram. But nigga, I'm never sending another message on this bitch ever again. The fuck?
Yeah, this is crazy, bro.
Texting about it.
A whole gang banging group message, bro.
Niggas be so dumb in this age. Like, and I thought better for niggas out here these days. I thought we all knew no phones. You don't take phones to the site. You don't text about information. You don't talk shop. That's what niggas call it. You don't talk shop.
Yeah.
You schedule meets and you talk about shit in person. Hey, y'all niggas need to watch The Wire or something.
Yeah, but unfortunately for Pooh Shiesty, Mr. Pooh Shiesty here.
Mr. Pooh?
History, his timeline has shown us he's not the smartest individual. And that's no disrespect. He's just not the smartest individual. And I think it's finally hit his head with this situation again to show us that he's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
You know, another thing, and this is not necessarily my business, it just goes toward the sharpest tool in the shed. You know, they said he put up 3 babies since he was out.
Yeah, and God forbid, his mother, she does a lot of social media. And,
from here?
And talking. And she from Dallas?
One of them.
Wait.
He got one on the way?
No, I was saying Pooh Shiesty's mother, not...
Oh, his mother.
Not baby mother.
Okay.
But he got some baby mamas from here, is what you're saying?
That's what I was saying. Since he's been out, like he put 3. He put 3 in the oven.
So I was gonna say I saw her mention 1 for sure. She said something about a granddaughter, but I was gonna say his mom ain't the smartest tool in the shit. The apple don't fall far from the tree.
Yeah, we got a little shorty from around the corner. That's one of the situations. Sheesh. I think the other one,
that's tough.
NLE BM.
Wow, this nigga was getting loose.
They both from Memphis.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, but we got FDO. They actually released that song with Glorilla as well over the past week. But yeah, that's it.
Had I known it was gonna go like this, we should have got an LDO.
Man.
LDO, going in, bitch. Fuck the feds. Yeah, give me LDO.
Going in.
Yep.
That's crazy. It was a good run. It was a good run, brother.
I didn't see his dad though, unless his dad was holding the camera. Like his dad, I think his dad's already out on supervised release or house arrest, something like that. Yeah. Don't get your hopes up, Mr. Pooh.
It's tough, bro. Niggas be having so much going for themselves. Musically, right? I don't know their personal lives, but musically, man, they be having a lot going for him. His first situation when he went in the first time over that robbery when he shot like a nigga in the ass over some shoes. Bro, you're in the greenest McLaren or whatever that we've ever seen in our lives. Like, you're not getting away. And you're on camera again.
And the thing about that, Cari, that you're on camera and you were still out trying to tell witnesses like to come redact their state. Like, you're robbed. Like you
Bro, we saw you.
Like, nigga, it's too late. Like, I got homeboys going through issues like that on God, like right now. Like, yeah, we can work the situation out there, but like, they caught you with a pipe, nigga. You're 20. Like, you're not going home.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man, there's
yeah.
Moving on.
All right.
We got two more things to talk about. I don't want to stay here too long. I just really came to give a big ups to Ice Cube. We just talked about him in the BET Awards conversation. Yep. But Ice Cube, of course, he founded the Big Three, one of the newest sporting events like that to happen the last decade or two. It just got qualified as its own official sport, or sport league, just like the NFL, MLB, all those. It's its own official sport. And at this point, he's able to take this public through the New York Stock Exchange, and he's going to be entering that at a $290 million valuation.
God damn.
Yeah. Come on.
What? Yeah.
Come on, Q. Yeah, that's how you fucking do it.
This is news to me.
Yeah, $290 million valuation. That's where we're starting at the value of the company, right. Which I'm not mad at all. He's built that thing up. He's got the right people behind him. I know he's got Clyde Drexler running the league, I believe. Okay. But that the league's been healthy. It's something that people look forward to every single like spring and summer. Like I haven't gotten on it crazy, but I just haven't. I feel like I don't know the schedule enough. They go crazy like that. I love the league. I love the concept of it. I love Ice Cube, and I'm glad that he's found something post rap that's taking him into the fucking stratosphere.
Facts, yeah. I second everything, bro. Nothing more that I have to add. The only thing, again, because I don't really even understand like the whole going public on the New York Stock Exchange for this. I don't know if it's just for the evaluation aspect or like what happens next from here. So that's why I don't want to speak too much on it. But I'm happy, just like you said. I think it's fire. And one more thing that I did read up as well, the Big Three episodes or whatever, they're gonna re-air like the day after or the week after on BET.
Oh, fire.
The reruns.
Fire.
So if you don't catch it live, if you're not able to go in person, they will be airing the reruns on BT.
And just to explain more of the going public part, not just if you didn't know this part already, but from this point, they got with a company that's able to take the shell, like to make like a shell company over. It's like a stock shell company. They're able to take the business and present them publicly through the stock exchange. All of the investors that have put money into the Big Three, they've taken all of their equity, transformed all of that into stock. So now from here on out, every piece of money that goes into the business via an investor will be reaped in stock rather than like equity payout.
Nice.
There'll be dividends now.
Okay.
So yeah, now the entire fully trading company now.
Yeah, I get that. I just didn't know how that would work for the Big Three, but I guess it works like any other NBA,
Yeah, I guess so.
Operation, organization, brand, business. So yeah, I mean, shit, bro. 230, 300 million.
90 to 90 mil. Insane. Fucking insane.
Insane, bro. Yeah.
But that takes us to our last topic. Just one more thing to talk about. We are in the heat of the NBA trade process. So many people moving around, so many chess pieces getting knocked off, going to different places. You saw Bronny lock in his guarantee with the Lakers.
Really, I didn't see that.
Yeah. And from what I was told, LeBron waited for his deal to become finalized before he announced. Like he announced from what I saw, and I saw all this happening like quickly. Mm-hmm. I saw like Bleacher Report say that Bronny got his guaranteed deal. Nigga, LeBron announced that shit like 15 minutes after that.
Really?
Like he told Rich like Paul to announce the shit like 15 minutes after they had secured Bronny's deal on some W dad type shit.
Okay.
Go get your money over there. We're gonna guarantee that. Then I'm gonna leave.
I love that.
So now, yeah, like there's so much going on. Are there specific trades you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, it's so many.
At this point, there's a lot.
Yeah, we were recording live when the Giannis trade happened to Miami. Talked about that one already. I think the biggest one now at this point is Jaylen Brown leaving the Celtics, going to Philadelphia. That one was kind of like a head scratcher for a lot of people. Didn't necessarily understand it fully, but I think they just wanted to get off of his contract. But the biggest that we, kind of mentioned just now, I mean, not really a trade, but LeBron not going back to LA and, is in the process of choosing where he's going to obviously end his career now. I think that's still the biggest cloud. But yeah, I mean, it's not really any, I ain't gonna lie, like the trades are cool, but I ain't really been like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, it's a regular NBA offseason to me.
One of the biggest things is that they whitewashed the lakes.
True.
They called them tres leches.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
But if you had to guess with LeBron, he doesn't go to Golden State, does he?
Nah, I don't think he goes to Golden State.
I pray to God. Like, I mean, I don't think he goes there. I just think that seems like very low-hanging fruit for everybody to grab onto and make a story out of. But being that LeBron's legacy has already been painted in a specific type of way, I don't see him ending it like that. If you ask me, I see LeBron finishing this thing either in Miami or Cleveland.
Yeah, Miami, Cleveland, or Minnesota. I know a lot of people are talking about that one.
I saw that. I
kind of see it possibly. Not if you were gonna rank those three, I think Minnesota's the last. I'm with you. I think Miami is a great option.
I think Miami's the number one right now.
And I think Cleveland is always the option, but I don't necessarily think Braun, outside of it just being home, we want to finish it at home, I don't think the team in Cleveland is the best. So that's why I'm just like, I don't think he goes to Cleveland, but just best fit and I guess best chance to win and best history, Miami.
The best history, I would say, yes, is in Miami. You don't think his better chance to win is in Minnesota right now? I think he could provide something stable for some new stars. Yeah,
I mean, kind of, yeah. And bro, niggas sleep on Rudy Gobert just because I mean, he get his personality, the COVID shit.
I was gonna say that nigga gave everybody COVID.
Yeah, but like from like a defensive standpoint, like having that centerpiece, that center, like nigga, he really solid. So that's why, yeah, I know it's Ant. I know it's Melo. I know
that was a big trade too.
Yeah, oh yeah, Melo to the Timberwolves. I know it's what's his name? Jaden? What's the other guard name? I can't even think of his name, but yeah, I know they guards are cool, but I think Rudy Gobert like is a nice piece to pair LeBron with. You know what I mean?
He is.
From just like I said, what really matters in the playoffs and finals is defense, nigga. So yeah, I don't know, but I definitely think Golden State is out of the picture. I just don't see that happening.
I don't see it either.
I don't even see Dallas happening. I know that's a conversation as well. Like, no.
I saw that on the list, and what I will say is throughout LeBron's entire career, even if it hasn't been about the team and it's only been about the city for some reason, he's always had Dallas on his lists when he came to narrowing things down. Like even when it was coming to LA, like I remember Dallas was in the talks a lot during that. We knew it wasn't going to happen, but I just was saying that to say there's something he likes about something here in Dallas that's always on that list for him.
It's
he doesn't go though.
Yeah, I don't think he comes to Dallas, but I mean, Kyrie's still here.
I did think that.
We got the young core. We got a new coach. We got new plans for a new building, but he ain't gonna be here to see that.
We got Coop.
No, like it's really about off the court for LeBron. The same reason why he went to LA, right?
Somewhere to station yourself for the other shit that you have going on for the next phase of your life.
To play golf, to all that. So like Minnesota, yeah, it sounds good, but like the Minnesota life don't necessarily fit, bro.
He's going to Miami.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so like,
fuck. He's going back to Miami.
Yeah, taxes and shit, like Florida, Texas, you ain't got to stay taxes. So like all of these things are like what's about to happen next. Even if it's only a year or two rental, 3-year rental, right? Because we know he ain't got 10 left in the tank. But like I think this next move is obviously about where I want to finish my career. Where can I, at least compete? But where can I build on
the next chapter,
the LeBron James brand, once I finally hang it up? What state gives me the best opportunity to do that?
Just don't let them film you at Mar-a-Lago. Don't let them catch you at Mar-a-Lago. It's gonna change shut for your left side crowd, man. You have a lot of Democrat viewers that think you different, man. It's a beautiful course, man. I'd golf there too. Just don't allow any pictures, nigga. Yeah. But yeah, the NBA has been shaken up so far. It's only the beginning, to be completely honest. We got a huge LeBron decision to come, and I'm sure this next team only gets 2 years max out of LeBron, for being honest. If not this year. This might be the one.
Yep.
But I don't have too much more on NBA as these trades come through. Like we'll update. Do you have more?
That's it for me, brother.
All right. I think that's gonna take us out of here for now. But we'll see you guys for episode 430. But for right now, I'm Roderick, man.
And I'm Cari.
We'll see you next time.